All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for State of the Atmosphere. Tonight, we've got some stuff to look at. Of course, we got the pop culture update, everything you need to know going on in the world of pop culture, including movies, shows, games, all that good stuff. We got the Sweeney Spot. Got to check in on the sweetheart of the channel. And we've also got Conan joining the Mortal Kombat 1 game. And can Ryan Gosling save Star Wars? You know, this show is going to end up talking about Star Wars eventually sometime. We're going to talk about it quite a bit tonight because we've got a few articles talking about Star Wars. So you guys kick back, get your favorite beverage, and enjoy State of the Atmosphere. It is time for State of the Atmosphere. I'm your host, Joe's Atmosphere, and I'm joined with my compadres as usual. Jed was the first in today. What's going on, young man? How are you?
Good. Having a good day so far.
Oh, that's good. That's good to hear. Of course, it hasn't been long for you, has it? You get up.
Oh, I've been up for a few hours.
Really?
Yeah, I got woken up and then I popped on YouTube.
Jed, how did it feel to see the sun for the first time in 3 years?
I always see it, dude. I've been waking up early because of everything that's been going on because I want to see all.
Oh man, yeah,
fun
he's
stuff.
all over.
I do like to see things outside. It's great when you can see outside.
Oh man, John was in next. What are you doing, man? How you doing?
I'm doing good.
He was not in next.
You're right. I got it backwards.
Son of a bitch.
But we're going to talk to John
first.
Anyway.
I can't work like this.
John,
screw this place. I don't want to be here anymore.
What's up, John?
Oh, I've everything's good except for I've got a router dying.
Oh no,
that sucks.
Because it will. I can hook to the internet through the router itself, but wirelessly it won't connect anything to the internet.
Oh shit! I ain't no good. Your Wi-Fi ain't working.
Yep.
Hey, what's up, young lady? How are you?
Get Tale of the Two Wastelands via Zoom or something? Is that
yeah, I know. This is gonna be hilarious. We're gonna do it on.
No, I've ordered. It'll be here tomorrow. I already bought a new one. So
sure it will. One day before the show.
My God. Well,
have you seen?
I hope the bugs worked out of it.
Hopefully it's not coming from Florida.
Yeah. We're gonna do Tale of the Two Wastelands and IRC and shit tomorrow. So,
You said you're doing all right, Knock?
Yeah, doing good. Ready for the move. or getting ready for the move. I
yeah.
packed up one of the monitors, and so I'm just working off the laptop itself right now. And
Yeah,
it makes me sad not having the other monitor. I like having two.
Yeah. He was saying that the other day. I was like, oh,
But
dude, it's gonna be okay. It'll be
once I settle down, I'll have all 3 monitors up for the first time ever, so that
Yeah.
will be fun.
Well, as you can see, I lost the beard. You see the redness in my
Suck.
That's why I just couldn't take it anymore. It was driving me
Dude,
nuts.
that's the reason why I get to a point too.
Yeah, I got rid of mine
can't
too.
take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't take it.
Quitters.
It gets to a point.
Listen to him, quitters. You don't even wear a beard. I don't want to hear anything.
Dude, I
Well, I
remember when
have-
I
I have-
You.
taken
I'm
Just a
talking
good
about
tea.
Knock, man.
Oh, okay.
Just
I
a
can't
good
hear
tea.
knock.
I can't. Really?
It's weird.
Huh?
He can't hear
Oh,
me.
we can hear him just fine.
We
Yeah,
can hear you
that's-
now.
Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
leave and come back in.
Okay, buddy. Go ahead.
Good. Anyways,
And so, this story about the Kansas City Chiefs and the refs, it's all true.
I can't believe
All
it.
true.
I think it's more funny that the Philadelphia Eagles mayor or the Philly mayor can't spell Eagles. That was a hoot. I don't know if you saw that clip.
No, I didn't.
She was at the podium trying to chant it out and say the letters each one, and she misspelled it.
Hey, Joe, you got the Hulk Hogan stash going on right now, man.
Amen,
It's
brother.
a privateer stash, man. If you've ever
What's
seen
up, brother?
Privateer, he wears a
I know, I
bandana
was
too,
fucking
man.
with you.
Don't.
I was
There's a
fucking
big
with-
difference between me and Hulk Hogan.
I
I'm not
know, I was
okay,
fucking
you know.
with you.
I know. I'm just messing with you back. Okay, so let's see who we got in chat. Of course, our good man and the hardest working wrench. I've got to go through all this. I know he said hi to everybody. There it is. Vince working hard for everybody. He says hi ho to all you nerds and nerdettes. He's dropping all the links and everything. A certain guy showed up first this afternoon, but unless he shows up during the show, I'm not going to announce him. Okay, it's just that,
Yeah.
Doesn't count.
we've got to.
Seats taken.
But he was the first one in. Okay, if he shows up, we'll announce him. But hey. But anyway, Kay is here. She said work's a little slow. Thought I would pop in and say hi. It's good to see you, young lady.
Get back to work.
Yeah, get your butt back to work. What are you doing?
No, it's
Um,
slow
What is this,
right now.
TikTok? Come on.
She got a hold of me. So
TikTok? Yeah, I'm gonna work this week. Then I'm not gonna work. Now I'm back. Now I'm gonna work.
or you could be like the federal employees that have to go back to work now.
Oh,
so,
boy.
Oh, boo. Boo.
Yeah,
Boo
but
to
someone
fudge who.
Let's see. Greetings, my excellent friend. Martin says, "Good to see you, man." Beard traders, he says. He says I'm a beard.
The case stuck up for me. Like
Damn it.
she-
I hear you. Let's
Yeah.
see. Soul Assassin says Philly mayor can't spell. The education system strikes again. Good to see you, Soul.
I know, right?
Good to see you, man. All right, boys and girls. Well, you know how we're going to start the show. We start it every time with the pop culture update. So let's get that thing rolling. If I can find all my stuff, keep shuffling it around. Here we go.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
And you know how we start every time. We show you the weekend box office. This was Martin Luther King weekend in the U.S. I guess, did I cover it all the way through? Let's see. Today's 22nd. Yeah, this was box office numbers all the way through Monday because apparently a lot of people were off. Were you off, Knock?
I was off Monday and Tuesday.
Really? How about you, John? Were you
I
off
took
Monday?
Tuesday off because I
Yeah, I
took
was off
Tuesday off
Monday.
because of the national championship.
Yeah, a lot of people were. My wife was off, and yeah, it was cool, man. It was cool.
Yeah, it's
And I did a show on Martin Luther Day. Danny couldn't do the show again. I mean, Mondays they're just not being nice to him on Mondays. He's having to work a lot on Mondays, so we're moving our show back to Sundays since football season's ending. So I'll talk about that later. But right now, let's get into these numbers. Mufasa, the Lion King, took in $15 million. And that gives it $209 million domestic.
shit. That means
One of Them Days is a new comedy that came out, made $14 million. Wolfman came out to $12 million.
Yeah,
Sonic the
that's
Hedgehog
way
and
lower.
Moana rounded out the top five. This article is talking about it. Box office Mufasa one of them days, and Wolfman over slow MLK weekend. That's because nobody goes to movies in January. They don't, even if they got the day off.
Yeah,
They're not going to the movies in January.
And we had NFL on Saturday and Sunday.
Right. Yeah. And there goes our man again.
He said
he's going to be in and out.
he needed a reboot. So
he's going to be working on his stuff. But I don't know. I've heard different things about this comedy that they put out. Some people are liking it. Some people say it's stupid. But, that's how comedies are. Who knows? But we'll look at before we get off of here, let's go ahead and look at
Moana 2 got to that billion mark.
That's what I'm fixing to hit right now, buddy. I'm fixing to hit
Martin.
the worldwide
What's up,
thing. And we will see. Let's see. Moana 2. Now, that came out last year, right?
Yeah,
So
I've heard.
that'll be under 2024. Moana 2 did hit the billion. It did hit a billion. Just a little bit over, about 13 million over. But it made it over the line. It made it over the line. So we got $3 billion movies out of 2024.
That was an interesting, because I think at the beginning of the year we kind of talked about like Dune maybe a little bit.
I thought it was going to be Joker 2. How wrong was I?
Yeah, Joker 2.
And I was the one that said nope.
I mean, we all knew Deadpool and Wolverine, but I mean, we're adults, so we're not gonna real pay attention to the kids' movies. But Inside Out blew.
Inside Out was the one that we did not see coming at all.
That was the huge moneymaker right there.
Yeah. We'll have to when we do. I don't know, Joe. We haven't done. Have we done it?
We haven't really looked at. We looked at what's coming out this year, but we didn't make a predictions about what the top.
Yeah, we might need to do that really soon.
And we'll do that before the end of the show today. We'll look up what's coming out and everything. I can do that. That's no problem. I'm pretty sure. Didn't we have a list of most anticipated movies?
Yeah, we did that.
Yeah. We talked about it, but we didn't
bring that list up again.
Yeah. But I'll bring up a good one. Don't worry about that. But $3 billion movies from 2024. Despicable Me, I don't think is going to make it. That one came out earlier in the year, didn't it?
I feel like that. That's definitely going to get the DVD sales for sure.
Right,
and
but
that'll put it over. But that doesn't count, right? But
it don't count. We're talking
money,
tickets,
we're talking
asses and seats.
I mean, almost a bill.
Making people go to the theater. That's what we're talking.
Well, I mean, Despicable 4 did that. It just didn't get to $1 billion.
Just didn't get to $1 billion.
And it wasn't okay. So me and Kay saw that the other night. It wasn't as good as I would say there was more that it was okay. It wasn't as good as 1 and 2 were. I think 3 and 4 kind of went to a different place, and I think they set it up for 5, where all the villains come back, and then you have all groups people now, and you're gonna have all the villains, and it's gonna be a huge. That's the way they set up the ending. So
I mean, that's cool, Jeb. But kids go for the minions.
Yeah, they go for the minions. That's why they go.
They're a huge part of the movie.
Just the story is a very intricate scheme that flows. It flows in centers in a weird way.
It's a kids' movie. They go for the silliness.
It's a kids' movie. Yeah. Are the minions in it? Yes or no?
But anyway, we'll get that list out here in a little bit. Let's get through the pop culture update, and we'll make our predictions for what's going to make the most money during the year. I can tell you what I think is going to make the most money. I think it's going to be that Superman movie, but that's just me. That's going to be heavily anticipated. I don't care what that one article said.
Well, if they do it right.
So this is a weird pop culture one to me. I think we do a thing on me and my brother's show called the Trump Cards, and that talks about his appointments, right? And this is actually a section of the Trump cards. Trump names Mel Gibson, John Voight, and Sylvester Stallone his special envoys to Hollywood. Wow. Okay, I guess he's going to do work with the Hollywood machine through these guys. I guess I don't know. I don't know what this special ambassador thing is. Special envoy thing is. He
hasn't really said that much yet.
No, he hasn't really talked about what he wants to do with it.
So He's been throwing things
just
out
a little
and
bit.
right.
His writing hand's got to be cramped like crazy.
Especially from Monday.
Right. Let's see. Soul Assassin says, we all knew Joker 2 was a cash grab from the announcement. Yeah. Man, it's pretty obvious after seeing that guy didn't want to make that movie. It was ridiculous. Minions only made $336 million domestically and $1.1 billion worldwide. That's not what we just saw there. It was under.
No, are you talking about the movie?
I think. Well, there's an actual Minions movie.
Oh, you're talking about the Minions movie.
Yeah,
I got you. Yeah.
Minions movie.
I thought
it's not that great.
That's right. It was Despicable 4. But this is going to be interesting. I'm really interested to see what he's going to use them for. I mean, I'm sure he's going to have them. Well, Mel Gibson's house burned down out there.
Yeah, well, Mel's been by his side. So is Sylvester, and so is John. The whole time. So
yep.
You know, that's 3 good dudes.
There's nothing like Sylvester Stallone talking to younger celebrities. This Trump is a good guy. What are we talking about here? It's like, okay.
And Mel's half nuts, and so is Voight, by the way. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they do with those positions.
Yeah.
Next up, Mission Impossible. I'm looking forward to this guy. Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning director says audience member at screening almost had a heart attack during action sequence.
What, did they think this was House on Haunted Hill or some shit? Like,
I don't know. Let's see. In what is reportedly the final film of the franchise, starring Cruise, McQuarrie said that an audience member at an early screening had quite the reaction. He had a small screening, and someone said, I was suffocating throughout the entire sequence. I almost had a heart attack. And I thought, I guess we did something right.
So basically, there was a lefty that was there, and in the movie they said there's only a male and female gender, and then that they almost passed out right away
because there's only 2 genders.
That's basically what it was. It was. They were so offended. I watched a video today of some trans person talking about Friends, the TV show Friends, and how there was a particular episode with Chandler's dad, and I guess he turned trans in the show, and they talked to him as a joke. And he just talked about how they were getting so offended by the show, and then just the comments. It's like, dude, it's the 90s, man. What are you just going to keep going further back in time to all the film and just look at all the offensive things? You're not going to have a happy life.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit that was said in movies.
Yeah. Let's see. Some give all. Yeah. And let me see. They had some good ones up here. So, Lethal Weapon, Anaconda, and Rambo like movies for the next 4 years. Sounds good. I like it. Vince says, I'm still shocked that Donald Trump's signature looks like a heartbeat monitor.
It does kind of, doesn't it?
It's up and down, isn't it?
Well, he does it too.
Now, this next story I put up for Knock. I'm not going to show the trailer because he doesn't like spoilers. He really doesn't like watching trailers for stuff that he likes. So, but I just don't want to let him know. Yellow Jackets season 3 trailer teases bloodbaths in both past and present as secrets creep to the surface. So if you want to go check that out, Knock, they've dropped a trailer for season 3.
Yeah, I got to catch up on that. I'm halfway through season 2 of Silo right now. So
Okay.
That's my Apple TV has my attention right
this
now.
I was fixing to say I just got Apple TV for a month, and I'm going to watch C. And since you told me there was a 3rd season to it already, I've got to go check that out. Let's see. What's he saying? Are we still doing Chris jokes? Oh, God. Last night, they went on a Chris Benoit rant. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, that was nuts last night. Yeah.
But anyway, now, just for those that have never seen this show, it's a team of cheerleaders, right, that crash in a plane crash?
I think they were volleyball players, right?
Oh, they're volleyball players. Okay.
I think they were a sport.
I've never seen it, so...
Were they cheerleaders? They may have been. I can't remember. There was some sort of team, right? It was some sort of team, and they were on a plane that crashed. in this island, and it basically turned into like Lord of the Flies.
Lord of the Flies. Yeah, that's the vibe.
And so
I like
and so there's like reporters trying to get more information out of them, but they all all the survivors. There's like a group of them aren't talking.
Yeah.
And so there's this big thing with Ella Purnell's character somehow didn't survive. Somehow, basically.
Wait. So, Knock, if I'm hearing this right, bunch of women crash landed on an island or something? Like,
yeah.
And
a plane
oh
crash.
yeah, they're not going to survive. Shit.
No, they did. It's when they say both past and present, that scene right there with that chick. This is her as an adult. So this is years later. A group of them did survive, but they have a dark secret of stuff that happened on the island. That's basically what
They probably killed a bunch.
So I take it that the story is told through flashbacks a lot.
There is, yeah. There's like before they went on the plane,
right?
And stuff that happened after. So, yeah, it's pretty decent. I think I don't know if I made it through season 1, but I got pretty far in, so I got to go back to it. Yeah. So
okay, cool.
I'm gonna watch anything with Ella Purnell in it at this point.
Yeah, I was fixing to say I know why you watch it. He is a homer for Ella Purnell. I mean, I think she's pretty. I don't think she's as pretty as you do, but yeah. Hey, she's a good actress though. I loved her in Fallout. That was the first thing I'd ever seen her in. So,
and I'm so happy I watched Arcane. I watched that, like an episode a night.
Yeah, she's a voice on that, isn't she? Is she Jinx?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And Haley Steinfeld as Vi. It's got a crazy cast.
I haven't finished that second season. There's just something about it seems off to me. It's
no, I dug the first season more.
Yeah.
They're not doing any more seasons of this. They're doing a bunch of spin-offs. So.
Oh, are they?
So what second season of Yellow Jackets?
No, Arcane.
Oh, yeah, I haven't watched that. So
yeah. I haven't finished it yet. I'm going to, but it's just not. It wasn't grabbing me, man.
If Kay hasn't seen it, you have to watch it with her.
Yeah. Nope. Look, you've seen season 1, right?
No.
Oh, dude, watch it. You will love it.
Season 2 you can give or take, but season 1 is.
It is from a game I don't like.
It's,
so I
no. Fuck the game. Fuck the game.
Fuck the game. It's a great story, bro. It's fucking great.
The characters are, derived from it, but it has nothing to fucking do with the game.
That's the reason why I skipped it, because I do not like the game.
I am not a League of Legends. I'm not a League of Legends fan either. I've never played the game.
I've never played the game either, but I love that fucking show. And the animation in the first season is off the chain. It is
the music score? Oh, the music score.
Yes.
Dude, they have. What is that band's name? What is the band? I tipped my tongue. It does the intro for it.
Oh, but if only there was a device I could use.
Right? Yeah. I hear it every other day.
Let's see. You're talking about theme from Arcane?
Just the intro song. It's every single intro, or it's the intro. Imagine Dragons. That's it. Imagine Dragons. It's crazy.
Radioactive?
Okay.
No.
Enemy. That's the name of the song. I do remember that now. It's been a while since I watched it, but it's great. Women doing successful ventures without men. Sounds like someone just rewrote Lost scripts. No, this is supposed to be a little different than that. It has nothing to do with the game. Talking about Arcane. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. I've never played the game. Don't think I ever will, but the show is awesome. Yes, it is.
Really is. It's on the top of your must-watch TV show.
Yeah. If you haven't seen it yet,
at least season 1.
At least that one.
I can forgive you if you don't want to move on to season 2. Is kind of hit or miss.
I said, I haven't finished it yet. But
by that point, you're kind of all in. So
that's what I had to deal with Squid Games. I was like, come on in. I gotta.
Arcane is a better version of Harley Quinn. Yeah,
no doubt. Still need to watch Edge Runners. I've never played that game either. Arcane is a better version of Harley Quinn story.
That's what I was reading. I was reading off of.
Dude, Cyberpunk would be a funny game for Joe to play.
Oh God.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, yikes. Okay, moving on.
I wouldn't even know what role he would play in that.
This story just won't go away. It ends with us. Legal feud takes new turn as both Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni, whatever his name is, Baldoni, say leaked footage proves their point. Now, if you guys haven't been following this, she's saying that he body shamed her and sexually harassed her, and he's suing her for $400 million for defamation because of the allegations of that. And yeah, it's getting kind of stupid. But the thing that's coming out in the court documents, and if it proves to be true, Ryan Reynolds may be in trouble because of this, because he wrote some stuff for this movie during the writer's strike. So that's not a good thing. And that it looks like he may have done that. But this is not going away anytime soon. I figured this is the first time I'm mentioning it on this show. Did anybody see this movie? I mean, I like Blake Lively. I like her, but
it looked like a chick flick. I didn't want to see it.
Yeah.
I only watched the Anyone But You because it had,
Yeah, that was a good movie.
Because Sweeney was in it. Yeah,
that was a good movie.
I wouldn't say it's a good movie.
Well,
it's a typical rom-com. It's legitimately the most basic script you can have.
Right,
in a
and
movie.
here's the thing that's funny about it. That was the most successful comedy of the last decade. Was that movie?
Yeah.
That tells you the state of comedy right there.
But,
they can't even
it
do
wasn't
it
that
anymore.
great. Like it's just it's just he's just talking about how the state of comedy has just been
Yes,
trash.
it's bad.
Bad.
It's bad.
Not saying that's a bad
afraid
movie,
to offend
but
anybody. They're afraid of getting canceled. Right?
Yeah.
Speaking of getting canceled, I'm sure there's a lot of people that would like to see this show get canceled, but the Academy Award nominations are going to come out tomorrow. And it looks like Conclave, Amelia Perez, and Wicked are going to be up for a lot of nominations.
So Amelia Perez is going to win everything.
Yeah. Now, Amelia Perez, guys.
I don't know what that is, but
dude, you don't want to know what it is.
Okay,
I saw some clips of this during the Golden Globes, and it won some Golden Globes. And I was like, "Are you kidding me?" It's a musical about transgender surgery, or whatever.
Oh,
It's just,
yeah.
it's
the journey to the other side. The grass is
I
greener.
guess, man. It's really
Paulie
weird.
from Latino Slant. Paulie's a good friend of ours and shit. He was talking to a certain person that votes for the Oscars, and he said that they're all pushing for Amelia Perez and they don't want to. Like, certain people
that sounds
don't
about
want to
right.
vote for it. Yeah, they're pushing Amelia Perez to win everything, and Oscar people that vote in the Academy don't want it, but they're forcing them to.
Yeah.
So,
well, anyways,
that's what Paulie said.
this last weekend, I actually went ahead and rented Wicked for my parents and on the Amazon when it dropped, and my mom was very hesitant to go to the theaters to see this, and then after she saw that, after we watched it, she's gonna go see the second one in theaters.
Yeah, there you go.
I watched it again. I don't. That movie's just good. Everything
It is
about
good.
it is just
It is
top
good.
notch.
Let's see. Vince says, "Is Ryan a member of the Writers Guild? If not, he don't have to deal with their strike. The film producer might not. Might for not getting a guild writer. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. There are going to be repercussions if that's the case. It may not be him, but it may be the filmmakers. Concord needs Oscar for epic failure, no doubt. Concord. Did anybody play that thing? I mean, I doubt anybody we know played it. It's called a Raspberry. Awesome one. Hey, I'm fixing to bring up the Raspberry thing.
Yeah, I agree with Martin.
So Shakespeare in Love all over again. No. Now look, people always bring up that movie. Let me tell you something. I hate to tell you this, but men played women's parts all the time in fucking shows back then. So
they did. Yeah.
Don't give me that, Martin. You know this as well as I do.
Dude, Martin likes Monty Python. What did they do about it? Come on.
Back in the time of
and Shakespeare in Love. I'm not with everybody on that. I enjoyed that movie. I thought it was great. I thought Ben Affleck was funny as fuck in it. I thought it was great. Anyway, go ahead, John. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Anyway, well, back in the Victorian age, we're before when Shakespeare was actually producing, if he did. There's some question about that, but women were not allowed to perform on the stage.
Yeah.
So men had to play women's
the women's parts.
So every part was played by a man.
Yep. Okay, let's see. But this one, and we're going to look at it. Not by merit. Okay, I hear what you're saying. Yeah.
Okay.
No, what I'm saying is the movie won by a hardcore campaign by
Yeah, that's
Weinstein, not
basically
by
what
merit.
they're
I
doing.
get you.
They're
I get you.
pushing- yeah.
He was.
I
yeah,
understand
he
what
was.
he's saying.
You're right. He was flexing for that movie. You're absolutely
Yeah.
correct, Mark.
Yeah,
He was.
that's what they're doing for this other movie.
Yeah.
They're doing.
Yeah,
this
I get
with
what
a
he's saying.
hardcore
Now,
flex,
I didn't know exactly
Yeah.
what he was referring to. Yeah, that's absolutely right. They're flexing for that one.
Yeah.
But this is the one I think we should really watch this year. The Razzies 2025. Joker 2 leads with 7 nominations. Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga up for Worst Actors. And Madam Web, Megalopolis, and Reagan at 6 nods. Now, a lot of people apparently didn't like Reagan. I haven't seen it yet.
Reagan was
I
pretty
can't
decent.
imagine
He
that,
wasn't that bad.
Our guy Dennis Quaid did that bad in that movie.
Yeah, he
but
wasn't
he's
that
up
bad.
for Worst Actor. Okay, let's take a look. Here's Worst Picture. Let me blow this up a little bit where you guys can see
Borderlands
it
should
here.
get that
Hang
shit.
on. Let's see. Okay. Worst Picture. Borderlands, Joker,
Yep.
Folie à Deux, Madam Web, Megalopolis, or Reagan.
Borderlands, hands down.
I was fixing to say, from what I've heard,
Yeah.
even
Just
people
awful.
that don't play video games didn't like Borderlands. So
Yeah.
My poor parents, they paid for the whole family.
Oh,
to see
dude,
that movie.
I'm sorry.
really,
Yeah,
that's a shame.
I'll try to warn them
Dude.
off next time, but
Okay, so I got it through other
Ugh.
means, and me and Kay sat down and watched it, and damn, that movie was terrible.
Right. Let's see. I saw Megalopolis. Terrible story with okay acting. Well, then that puts Borderlands over the top of that because from what I hear, the acting was horrible in that. Speaking of the acting, worst actor, Jack Black for Dear Santa.
Wait, is that even the name? I thought it was Dear Satan.
I would say Jack Black on this one.
No, it was called Dear Santa. He was Satan in it, but yeah.
Yeah,
It's called Dear
I thought the name of the movie was Dear Satan.
Well, let's
because
only
that
there
was
a way for us to figure that out.
It was Dear Santa, but it was because the kid made a mistake and put Satan on there.
right. I know.
He
Chad.
thought it was
We
called
watched
Dear
it.
Satan.
Yeah.
I guess it was Dear Satan. Okay. Yeah.
And there it is. It's the top one there. Dear Santa.
Well, that was the first mistake. That they didn't.
Yeah.
Right. They should have named it Dear Satan, right?
No, they couldn't get away with that. They would not have got away with it. That's
But anyway, he's up for that part. Zachary Levi for Harold and the Purple Crayon.
Okay, that's
Joaquin Phoenix for Joker Folie à Deux. Dennis Quaid for Reagan and Jerry Seinfeld for Unfrosted. Now I haven't seen Unfrosted.
I didn't even know that was out.
Yeah, it's an Apple. It's an Apple movie. You have to have Apple Plus to see it.
I don't know what the hate is for Zachary Levi.
Right?
No, it's
he
because
gets so much hate. He's in one of my favorite shows.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's all I hear.
Jack Black.
Borderlands was horrible. That's what I hear. I have the perfect meme for that. Okay, go man. Send it to me somewhere. Let's see. Worst actress: Kate Blanchett in Borderlands. Lady Gaga.
All right, now that I don't agree with. I don't agree with that one. Lady Gaga was pretty good.
What? Kate Blanchett?
No, fuck no. Lady Gaga.
Kate Blanchett.
Lady Gaga, yeah. Well, I don't agree with Joaquin Phoenix either. I don't think he did a bad acting job. I think you can't
right.
polish a turd. Okay, you just can't do that. Bryce Dallas Howard in Argyle.
I hated that movie so much.
Dakota Johnson and Madam Web. And,
I enjoyed Madam Web
Jennifer
more.
Lopez in Atlas.
Dude, Borderlands, hands down.
You know what? Atlas itself was actually not a bad movie. If you just took Jennifer Lopez out.
Martin is a big defender. He's
the
one that got me to watch it. Martin Acosta Santana.
I think he got me to watch it too. Yeah.
If you would take her out, that movie would have been 100 times better.
Like, how many times she's got to cry, man?
Let's see. Martin says, I enjoyed Unfrosted. Nothing to write home about, but it's not bad either. Soul Assassin says, Kate Blanchett is a class act. I think she took the role for her kids. She even played the games. Just a shit movie. That's right. You can't polish a turd.
Well,
I bet
those kids' friends made fun of her kids.
You know,
No, dude,
if I had to pick somebody out of this, I'd say it was Bryce Dallas Howard and Argyle. That's what I would.
Nah, I'm going with Borderlands, dude.
But
she did a terrible little.
I would say this: who I want to see win, I want to see Dakota Johnson win and bring Sydney Sweeney and the rest of the girls up to accept the award with it. That's what I want to see. I think that would be funny. Let's see. Awesome one says, I think I watched maybe 4 movies all of last year. Yeah. My wife and I go to the movies all the time, and we didn't go see much either.
You're lucky because we have to see some of this shit.
Yeah.
You know?
We have to watch some of this.
We have to watch some of this
just
shit.
so you don't have to.
Yeah.
I usually watch 2 to 3 or 3 a month. Yeah. Supporting actor, Jack Black, voice only in Borderlands, the robot.
Kevin Hart on this one.
Kevin Hart, Borderlands.
Terrible,
Shia LaBeouf in drag in Megalopolis. Really? Shia LaBeouf in Megalopolis in drag?
Oh, I didn't watch it, so.
Tara Rehm and Madam Web. John Voight in Megalopolis and Reagan. 2 movies. Shadowlands and Strangers. Damn.
4
How many movies is he up for? Shit. Supporting actress, Ariana DeBose in Argyle and Craven the Hunter. Or is that Dubois? I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce that. Leslie Ann Down as Margaret Thatcher and Reagan. Emma Roberts and Madam Web. Amy Schumer in Unfrosted, and FKA Twigs in The Crow. Well, just give it to this chick from The Crow because
that's a stupid name.
Yeah, it's a stupid name and it's a stupid movie.
I couldn't watch the whole thing.
Right. Let's see. Soul Assassin says, y'all have to watch crap. Now everything makes sense about Jed's insanity.
We tell you. We watch shit so you don't have to see it. All the time.
Send you the meme to your email. Okay.
Yeah.
Really? Okay. All right, cool. I will check it out here in a second. But anyway, look, guys, this isn't Variety Magazine. It's got the entire list. We could keep going for a while, but that's the biggies. I think, me personally, the worst one I saw all year was Joker 2. At least there was hot chicks in Madam Web. I didn't see Megalopolis. I didn't see Reagan.
I gotta say, there was one movie that I saw that I would put even lower than Joker 2 because I didn't really mind that movie.
Yeah,
Gladiator 2.
Gladiator 2, really? Wow.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Yeah, that one's already on streaming. I saw that.
Yeah, they just put it on streaming.
It's already on streaming. You can watch it
the
right
first
now
fight was some stupid monkey dog. The second one was a rhino, in which it turned into a one-on-one and they just completely ignored the other 5 guys that were in the arena that they never showed got killed or maimed or anything. They just disappeared. Right. And then they had a boat fight, which that was kind of a cool concept.
Reagan was good, Soul. So. Yeah.
Well, I think Soul Assassin says only 1 crow, maybe 2 of you if you like City of Angels. Yeah, I mean, I think City of Angels was a step in the right direction because it was a different character. It wasn't the same guy from the first movie. You know, that's what those Crow comic books were about.
The only good movie is the original movie.
Yeah.
Soul, don't you dare compare Gladiator 2 to 300.
Right? Damn it! Don't
Not
do
even
that.
close. Not even close. I remember watching 300 in the theater.
Was
I was in awe the entire time of that movie. Gladiator 2 was nothing like
Let's see. City of Angels wasn't bad. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't as good as The Crow, but let's see. Yeah, I was going to see Reagan, but it was only in theater a week or 2. Yeah, they didn't really push that one. But anyway, the Razzies list is on Variety. Go check it out, guys. I think I'd have more fun watching the Razzies this year than I would the Academy Awards.
I think it'd be
there's
funny
not
if we do
the movies that I want to see get awarded aren't going to get awarded because of some of the rap they're trying to push right now. Because if you watch the Golden Globes, they're a good indicator for the Academy Awards, and they gave a lot to that crazy ass Amelia Perez movie. Man, they really did.
They're going to try to push that. Man.
Hey John, worst movie of 2024. What do you got?
Worst movie that you saw?
That I saw?
Yeah.
I didn't see a whole lot, so let me think on that.
Okay. Get back to us as soon as possible.
Yep, I kind of jumped on there.
can't even remember what I watched. Instead, tells you how uneventful movies are now. Yeah. Well, let's hope it turns around, man. It's not going to turn around anytime soon with all the fires and stuff going on out there.
Nope.
That I saw Borderlands.
Yeah, I agree with Martin. That was the worst movie last year.
Yeah. Also in the news, CNN plans to lay off hundreds of employees, cut costs, and NBC plots firings. So looks like there's a tightening of the belt, as we predicted earlier this year on our first show. We were talking about how they were going to be cinching their belts, and it looks like they're starting with television. That is not surprising.
Joe, there's even one more step that they're planning. They're planning to tighten down their local forecast in each city, too. So sometimes you would have the Phoenix, and it's actually done in, like, Texas. So that's what they're doing to a lot of... They want to get rid of a lot of the local stuff and compile it to, like, have the same person do it 2 or 3 times for each city. So...
Well, Go ahead, John.
I'd have to say the worst was probably Aliens Romulus.
Aliens Romulus.
That's up there.
Yeah, we didn't even mention that one.
Yeah, I agree with John on that.
Okay. CNN AI, Martin says.
That's true, Vince.
There are a mid-level YouTubers that get more views than CNN and MSDNC.
Well,
yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's today's day and age.
That's the thing. Yeah, the mass media
it's going to happen.
They're going to have to change their model. That is true. But Jed, the local ownership of these affiliates, you're not in major cities. You're not going to see that change.
Yeah, they started with the newspapers, then went on to other stuff, and now they're doing the local forecasts.
The local forecasts are done locally at the television stations. That's what I'm telling you. You're not going to see that change. That's not going to change. I can tell you that right now. That's not going to change because they're owned by, I know the television station we watch, it's owned by a family group, and they've got reporters and everything. That hasn't changed for years. That's the only thing some people my age watch is local news. I don't even watch the national news, but I watch the local news to see what's going on around me in my town. That's for sure. Let's see. I'm the news now, Vince says.
Yeah, what's up?
Martin says, we are the news now. That's right. Look at this. We got a revolution going on in the chat. I think there was a test AI news channel that bombed. Yeah. Yeah. Well, there was one that I checked out occasionally on, I use Sling for my, whatever cable was back then. That's my streaming thing. I use Sling because I like it because you only pay for what you want, And I think Bloomberg tried that for a little bit, and I think it was called Cheddar. Have you guys heard of this thing? It's a channel called Cheddar.
I used to watch that. Yeah,
and it looked like it could have been AI driven. That's for
sure. It was Martin's favorite stream.
Yeah,
right. Okay, so
he loves him some AI.
On the video game front, we've got how to watch the new Xbox Developer Direct Game Showcase. Pretty sure you can watch it on YouTube. That's where we usually watch it at, right, Jed?
Twitch, Rumble, and I think
it's going to be it's going to be your independent streamers.
The main places.
Yeah, Microsoft will hold its first Xbox Developer Direct of 2025 on January 23rd. That's tomorrow, with a look at 4 games: Doom: The Dark Ages, South of Midnight, Claire Obscure, and Expedition 33, and a mystery game that will be revealed during Thursday's live stream. Now, you guys were talking earlier. Yeah. What do you think it's going to be, Jed?
I'm with John. I think it's Ninja Gaiden, the new Ninja Gaiden.
Ninja Gaiden, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I heard the two names, and I was talking to some other people. The two names that got floated around was Ninja Gaiden and Avowed, but I don't think it was Avowed. I think Ninja Gaiden would be the better choice.
They said it's a completely different studio, and like I said backstage,
Yeah, that's the reason
Obsidian
why.
made Avowed because it's
Yeah.
the same world as their other game. What's it?
Dishonored or whatever.
Yeah.
No, it's not, no, it's not Dishonored.
Dishonored is owned by.
I don't. Yeah, I don't pay attention too much.
Look it up real quick. Awesome One says most news only was fed AP or government approved news for decades.
That's true.
Yeah, Xbox is now a USB stick. South of midnight went woke. Sad. I wanted to play it. Go ahead, Jim.
Pillars of Eternity
Oh.
is the game world it's in. It's a instead of being a Diablo clone, it's a 3D. I wouldn't. It's supposed to be an RPG, but
Yeah. And then for the first time, I'm not going to do this.
Yeah,
because
you usually cover them.
I covered those games are going to bomb.
Yeah.
I'm not going to waste my time on
Even the
shit.
Doom game?
The Doom game's going to do decent, but if it's going to do the Ninja Gaiden, that might be decent. But I'm not going to waste my time on that.
Doom's gonna do well.
Yeah, it's going
There's
to
a
do
lot of
well.
people
That's the
hype
only
about
decent
Doom.
one.
Mhm.
But that's the thing I get
People go
frustrated
weird about
with.
Doom. I
Is with
just have.
the
I haven't found
Xbox
that
shows, you get 1 or 2 good games, and you get 10 other shitty ones on there.
Mhm.
You know.
Yeah.
It's.
By the
just-
way, there was something that distracted me on that article, Joe, that you just poked up because it had like the
Yeah.
#1 viral thing was the Pokemon cards are back at McDonald's.
He saw that. I saw that.
Really?
Too. I saw that. Too.
I already
like,
closed out that
dude.
tab. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Shit.
no. I mean, yeah, it's all
I can
good.
bring it back
I
up.
just
Hang
wanted.
on.
I just wanted to mention it. We don't have to like look at it. I just, man, I don't know. I don't know if there's a way to fix it, but these fuckers need to chill, man. Kids can't even enjoy Pokemon anymore.
Yeah, I know. I know.
It's because they come up with these stupid packs. I mean, the original sellers don't give a shit. They're getting their money, and then it goes right into resale.
I watched a video that Moist Critical put out earlier this week, and it was just videos of people storming into Costco to grab Pokemon boxes.
That's what I was
It's
thinking about. And then
ridiculous.
and then now every once in a while they bring in the McDonald's, and it's like that you'll see piles of Happy
Right.
Meals thrown into dumpsters.
Yeah.
And just for the damn Pokemon cards, because they get those and they just resell those, and it's like, man, I'm over the resale, because like I like going to those like thrift. We have one coming up in April, another thrift world that we have at our local expo, and I like going to that stuff, but the first persons in there are always the ones that go to the gaming desk and look at all the games, and they're just sitting there on their knees going through every single fucking game and with their phone scanning them and seeing if they're worth something. And it's like you just ruin all the fun and everything.
Yeah,
It's
there's
no way to fix it,
grab,
right?
man.
There's no way to fix it. Unfortunately, COVID really brought it out, the worst of it. It existed obviously before, but COVID, when everyone was looking for different ways to make money, that was one of the worst things that came out of it, and it just made it worse. And so it's unfortunate.
Yeah, Martin Acosta Santana says, dude, even in Mexico, everyone is going bonkers with those Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
Well,
To go back-
if people
You
were buying
sell
them, then they wouldn't be making as much money as they are on them. So they're kind of feeding their own beast. Ugh.
Well, if we're going to go back to video games for just a half second,
Yeah, sure.
I will actually play Avowed because I get it free as part of Game Pass.
Yeah.
So I'll check it out, and I can. Let
So
you
we
know.
don't have to?
Yeah.
Thank you,
Let
John.
me know how
Appreciate
it is. Because I ain't
Appreciate
wasting
that, buddy.
money on that shit if it's fucking woke as fuck.
Could be a Pokemon psyop.
Yeah.
Awesome One says. Okay, moving on. Let's we're almost done with the pop culture update here. Let's see what we got here. Robert Eggers. He's the guy that made Nosferatu. He retains with Focus Features. That's the one he made Nosferatu with. For 13th century werewolf thriller Werewolf. And it looks like he's already hired the writer from the Northman that he worked with the Northman. I don't know. I like what this guy's doing. So,
It's
but
all going to
I'm
be
not
in
a
Middle
big
English,
werewolf
too.
fan, so I don't know. Maybe he can make me like him. I don't know, but
This movie's all going to be in Middle English too.
is it? Wow, that's amazing. That might be worth seeing right there, just to see him speak that shit. That'd be cool as fuck. I think it says in here it takes place in the 13th century, right? Yeah.
Yep.
So this is, let's see. The script also features dialogue that was true to the time period and has translations and annotations for those uninitiated in Old English. What,
It's
in the
Middle
form of
English,
subtitles?
but
Maybe.
that's okay.
is that the thing like in Shakespeare where they have that little section in the bottom right of the book and that tells you
Right.
what's actually going on in the scene? Because I needed that. I needed
Right.
that very much.
I need
couldn't
those
understand
cliff
shit.
notes, man.
I couldn't understand nothing that was going on.
Oh shit! But look, I like this guy's movies. What I've watched of his stuff, I'm enjoying what he does. He's like Nolan. He's on the way up. He's got a unique vision. I think his stuff has been pretty cool. I want to watch The Witch. That's the next one I want to see of his. I don't know if it's any good or not, but I hear it's good. I haven't seen it yet though.
I'm willing to give it a shot.
Yeah, me
his
too.
movies.
After seeing The Northman and Nosferatu, yeah, I'll watch his stuff for sure. My
I
brother
gotta be in the
watched,
mood for Northman. I had to give up on Northman, man. It was too much
Really?
for me. I'm gonna give it a go, but I just was not in the headspace for that. Freaking, it was kind of a mind f in the beginning.
Yeah, look,
like, I'm not
his
in the mood
movies,
to watch
I will
this
tell
right
you
now.
this: you got to have your mind right to watch those flicks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
you
a
know,
deep
like,
dive.
I'm
Yeah.
like when you're in like a Disney mood, like,
Yeah, that's not what you need to be watching. That's for sure. Because it hits you in the
I get
fucking
into
face
Disney
like a
mood, man.
truck.
I
Yeah.
will go on Disney and I just want to watch something heartfelt, and I get in those moods, and then
Yeah.
and that you don't watch Northman when you're in that mind
No.
space. It's just
No.
Hey,
Yeah.
And then
Martine?
sometimes I want to do other stuff,
Just like you
There's-
don't watch Schindler's List when you want to
When
watch
you're in
a
a
comedy,
Disney
right?
mood.
You know.
Yeah.
Martine, there is a Vikings versus Werewolf movie. It's Norwegian and it's called Viking Wolf. Viking Ulg. I don't know how to pronounce it in their language, but basically it translates to Viking
Vikingese.
Okay. Let's see. I wonder if it's he's doing the Beast of Javan story. It really happened? Really? Okay. You're not going to trust goats going after the witch. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. All right.
Is that one of those videos where like the goats the goats don't have 100% chance to kill there's a good chance a goat won't kill you, but it's never 0%, something like
Dog
Right.
Soldiers is good.
that.
Where's Waldo Wolf?
No,
Osborne says?
Dog Soldiers is a good movie.
Dog Soldiers. Yeah, we did that on, of all things, we did Dog Soldiers on Military Monday. We
Yeah.
did that one on Military Monday. It was a good movie. I enjoyed it, man.
That was
But
one
yeah,
of
I'm a big fan of Eggers so far.
Yeah.
I just I hope it keeps rolling. You know what I'm saying? Nolan's last movie, and it was kind of. I mean, I liked it, but a lot of people didn't like it too much. So, let's see what we got next here. Yeah, and this one I found on Twitter today. I had to share this because it's got me and John's favorite characters ever in it. Apparently, Godzilla vs. Spider-Man #1 by Joe Kelly and Nick Bradshaw will be released on April 30th. This is cool, man. Now, what did you say about this? Your comment on this was what, John?
If you want to see what the outcome should be, just watch Bambi versus Godzilla.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I don't know how Spider-Man is going to deal with Godzilla, man.
Well,
all he
He
can
is
do
in
is
the
run.
black outfit, so.
Well, there was a Godzilla and Kong versus the Avengers recently.
Was there? Really?
Yeah, I think so.
I feel like the symbiote would just take over Godzilla.
Right? Oh, we don't need that, bro. No. Please tell me the symbiote's not going to get on Godzilla. We don't need that happening, man.
And then Spider-Man's gonna ride on like Venom did to that horse.
Right. And something similar to Logan the Wolf, a fan film. Okay. I'll have to check that out. But anyway, I just had to share that because I know my man John's a huge Godzilla fan. I am a big
Gojira.
Spider-Man fan. Gojira. That's it. Gojira. Excuse me. But anyway, let's see. Well, it's that time, boys and girls. We gotta check in on the sweetheart of the show. If you don't know who I'm talking about by now, then you just not really paying attention.
How do you want me to handle the Sydney issue?
The Sydney issue?
Well, we should have a consensus on how the White House is going to handle it.
Well, I certainly hope the Sydney issue refers in some way to a problem that we're having with Australia, because if it's anything other than that,
Mr. President, Ms.
Sweeney?
See you.
Have her come in, please. I am finished here.
Yes, sir.
There is no Sydney issue.
Time to check in on Sydney Sweeney.
We
Boys
got
and
some
girls.
bangers this week too.
We didn't get anything from her on Instagram this week. So that's a bummer. But we got some news. Madam Web star Sydney Sweeney in talks for darkly comedic adaptation of The Mask of the Red Death. Apparently, they're gonna do that's an Edgar Allan Poe story, isn't it? I believe. John, I see you shaking your head down there.
They can't do that as a comedy.
Yeah, I know.
John would know about this.
Sounds wrong. It really does sound wrong. But let's see. It's been adapted for the big screen and small screen numerous times over the years, with several of the legendary writers' stories influencing Mark Flanagan's recent retelling of The Fall of the House of Usher. I didn't watch that one. Did you, John?
Fall of House of Usher. I didn't see the recent one, but I've seen the original with Vincent Price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But a comedic version of Mask of the Red Death would be like, let's do the Three Stooges go to Schindler's List.
Right? I was going to say, isn't that the plague? The Red Death?
Yep.
Yeah.
I was fixing to say, it just doesn't sound very comedic to me. But
excuse me. Bring out your dead.
Right, bring out your dead.
Yeah, very non-comedic time there. I guess you just can't. It can't be done. Right? Can't make fun of a plague. Can't do it.
He has a good point, man.
It's a throwaway joke. It's one thing to do a throwaway joke, but to turn it a whole
entire movie. Yeah. Right. Well, it's A24 Studios, so they're known for doing horror stuff. So
A24 has.
It's probably it's probably where it's leaning.
Yeah, they do have some decent stuff.
And I was wrong about something.
What's that?
It wasn't Godzilla Kong versus the Avengers. It was versus Justice League.
Versus the Justice League. It was a DC crossover. Okay.
Yes.
I get you. All right. Also this week, NBA fans thirst over Sydney Sweeney courtside at Nets game. Now, I got to tell you, the more I see about this girl, the more I dig her.
There was one guy at this game where he kept looking over and looking at her.
Really?
Right into her chest.
It was only one?
No,
only one of them?
He was right. He was really close to her.
But she took her the housemaid co-star, who's a teenager, to the game with her. I thought that was cool as shit, and hung out with her and everything. So, she made that little girl's fucking week right there, right?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, her name's Indiana L is her name, and she's going to be in the housemaid with her. But you see all the pictures. That's why I put this second article in there. And there was a little bit of a video that ended up on YouTube. I don't think there's any sound with it. I turned it up and everything. Yeah, there's no sound with it. It's just,
I was going to give you that, too.
They were just showing it during the game, and they didn't even put this girl's name up there. I guess that's good because she's underage, but that was pretty cool. But yeah, stars showing up in NBA games, that's a thing. That's a kind of a passage thing in Hollywood. I mean,
my favorite
was there ever a
be
Lakers game without
Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson there? I mean,
Nicholson, man.
My favorite will always be I don't know what the mascot is, but it was the game where Amelia Clark went, and the mascot was had some popcorn, was walking in, and he threw the popcorn up and kneeled before the Dragon Queen. I don't know. It's
pretty cool.
Hey, Los Fat, you're just in time, dude.
Who's that?
Low Spec just came in.
Yeah,
Low
figure
Spec.
Low Spec would show up.
Low
during the
Spec
Sweeney
Yes, the
Spot.
penguin is here.
He's like, so someone has called to me. I feel
So I heard
need to
I
show
heard
up now.
Sydney's name. I missed
Right? Speak her name, and Low Spec will
So,
appear.
yeah,
Yes.
so something tingled within me, and I had to come over here.
Ladies, you too can be famous. Just be a
Just
woman.
be a woman, yeah.
Yeah, there you go, man. And Low Spec is in the house. Now, since she didn't do any Instagram this week, Jed found us some pictures on Twitter.
I found
and
some
this one
pictures.
right here, I guess if you're a Power Girl fan, this is more proof that she should play Power Girl.
Yes.
You know, she would be perfect for that role.
Oh my
of course,
goodness.
am not a Power Girl fan. I'm
Bump, bump, bump,
the other
bump,
version
bump,
of Kara is my favorite.
I'd rather have her play Black Cat.
Yeah, me too. I'd love to see her play
Listen,
Black Cat.
Man.
Listen, John. Oh God. Okay.
Yeah,
No.
either one. Please do. Like, yeah.
Vince says yes.
Are you guys happy now? I promised I'd get some.
Yes, Sid's in Power Girl.
Yeah.
They like it. They like it a lot, man.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Let's see what the next one is. Yeah, this is just a picture. This Sydney Sweeney vids. Now, they have some pictures, but they've also got some videos. I looked at them and they look like they're AI.
I had to say this. They don't. Some of these are AI, so you gotta look at it and stuff. So yeah, we had to take one out because we figured out.
I found this one on Tumblr though.
Yeah, he did. He found this one. So
yeah, and,
we were doing this ahead of time, so you guys had some Sydney Sweeney.
There you go.
A thing?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
There you go.
Hey, John, stop being Wilson looking over the fence. I see.
Yeah, adjust your camera. You look like
hello.
You look like Tim the Toolman Table's neighbor.
That's Wilson.
Hello there,
Wilson.
Yeah, Wilson. Yep. There you go.
Good you want to play a game?
But anyway, that's it for Sydney Sweeney this week, guys.
Looking in her backyard right now. Way to go,
that's
John.
it.
You're gonna be a married man, John.
So that's it for the pop culture update. Anything else you guys want to talk about as far as that?
Just something to mention. No, just something to mention. I saw that they're looking at it's the rumor mill, GTA 6 being $100.
Yeah,
really?
That.
Mm-hmm.
Why would they? Wow,
it could be an industry standard.
They want to make money.
I will say this: when it comes to Grand Theft Auto, those are one of those rare games that are generally worth the hype.
It's not worth a fucking $100, bro.
I'm just saying, there are games that when you spend enough time into it. Right,
well, especially when Zuckerberg was looking down at.
That's what he's talking about, Jed.
Yeah.
You don't have to explain the joke. That's what.
Some didn't watch
it's not as funny if you have to explain the joke.
Right. If you have to explain it, it's
some
not
people
as funny,
didn't see that. So.
But anyway, Knock. Yeah, my first question would be, and I've never played GTA, but with the last version of GTA 5, was it a 2-disc set? Did you have one just to upload the world and then the other one to play the game?
No.
Was it like that?
No, not at all.
Okay, I was just wondering because Red Dead Redemption.
that's an Xbox thing. That doesn't happen very often on PlayStation.
Dude, it was broke on Xbox too. What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know fucking anything about
I had
Xbox.
several
Everything's broken
friends
on.
that said it was broke as fuck.
I don't know. I only know my experience for GTA 5, and I played it through 3 different consoles. All right, it's an old ass game.
What does
now.
things have to be broken have to do with it being a 2-disc set? Red Dead Redemption on PlayStation 4 was a 2-disc set. You had to load up the world with 1 disc.
Oh, I had the digital copy.
And then you play it with the other one.
Red Dead Redemption Online was broke as fuck for months because the animals wouldn't spawn.
My God, he's beating the broke dead horse.
Either way, I'm just saying the game itself, the level of detail in these games in Red Dead and GT. So if you look at Red Dead, Joe, same studio, right? The level of detail in these games are redonkulous. If you ever look deep into these games, I'm not talking about just what you're playing, but what's actually happening in the game.
Yes,
they have things like in Red Dead where they're like chopping down trees and actually building houses in the game, and you can actually see the progression over time.
That's cool, but
That's
just
insane.
looking at shit, bro. If I want a game, I want it to be worth something that I can do. I don't want to just
Jed, you don't enjoy
Jed,
anything, dude.
Jed.
So I mean,
Stop for a second. Wait. Let me fix this real quick. Jed, I'm talking about the cost of the game. That's all I'm talking about. I'm not talking about whether it's broke or not.
No,
every game has glitches.
I don't want to be
okay.
I don't want to be a tourist just looking at shit. I want to do things. It's
okay,
not
Jed. Well,
worth
I'm going to bring it back to the cost of the game.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm going to bring it back to.
Yeah,
not the gameplay.
Rockstar has more money than God. Okay, they can afford to put this at $60.
Jed.
They're just being greedy as fuck.
Jed. Okay, I get it.
And
greedy as
Vince,
fuck. I'm just looking at. I'm looking at if they're going to have a 2-disc setup like I'm talking about. Maybe that's how they're trying to say they need more money for the game. I don't know. That's all I was saying.
Well,
I'm
Martin,
not saying that it's not going to be busted. I don't know anything about that. I don't play GTA.
Yeah. When I got it and I booted it up because I got it, I pre-ordered that shit.
Mm-hmm.
It was broke as fuck. I had several friends that were on PlayStation that said their shit was broken. We had to wait for a patch for them to fix it.
Okay, Jed.
I don't remember that at all.
And it was only one disc. It was only one disc.
Okay.
So, that's fine.
The disc doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
The cost of a 2-disc set would be more. I mean, now, come on. That's just simple economics.
No. It doesn't matter because they price it $60 either way, Joe. The dollar price is the dollar price. It's not going to change the price if there's no disc, Joe. They're the same price. So I don't get the point of the disc thing.
Greedy. That's all there are.
John, say what you're trying to say.
Vince, GTA 4 you can get for under $20 now, so it's not going to be $100.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't. Yeah. How
GTA 4 was an interesting game. I played it. I remember having a good time, but I never went back to it the second round.
Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3 came in 2-disc sets, and they weren't broken.
That's because they had a competent studio too. Yeah. So.
Well, Rockstar's pretty competent, man. They make good games.
Mass Effect 3 was garbage. Well, Mass Effect 3 was garbage. By the way.
I know at least two people on this panel that have enjoyed their games. Okay.
Oh, I enjoyed it when it wasn't fucking broke as fuck.
Okay, Jed.
Listen, when
say broke as fuck one more time. I know
$100, dude.
Look, when I hear broke as fuck, right? I think of Cyberpunk. All right, GTA does not come to mind. I think of.
Well, apparently you weren't around when it first came out. Then, Knock.
Yeah,
I played it for PS3.
I played it for PS3. Trying to tell you while you were yelling half the time.
Yeah, I had the
experience
game.
That.
I'm a huge GTA fan. I've been playing. I played the original 2 on PC. I mean, I wasn't good at it, but I played those.
They were cool. Vice City is my favorite. I love GTA 3 because we played it the
other night.
Vice
City was just as broke as the other one.
I love it.
Like, it was the
but
same,
they weren't as broke
GT.
as the new ones because they don't put that. They put all the goodles to make everybody go, oh, that's good graphics, but then the gameplay is shit.
Yeah,
that's what I keep saying.
Awesome one says they had to finish game.
Agree to disagree
because no online patches. Yeah.
Yeah.
They need to get back to just, if you're not done with the game, just back up the release of
That's
it,
what I'm saying. I agree with Awesome One right there.
Mm-hmm. I understand that in this day and age, we're never going to not have a day one patch. It's not going to happen anymore.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
We've moved past that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's never going to be enough time.
And that's my thing. If you want to put a game out and you love that game and you want people to buy it, don't put it out busted.
Yeah, well,
we had that with Cyberpunk, Avengers, GTA 5, No Man's Sky.
GTA 5 is one of the most successful games in history of video games. So
I can name numerous games that came out busted as hell.
Yeah, well, apparently everybody played that sucker because it made a ton of money.
Yeah,
so
that's because
I got out of it because of the online stuff.
Some of these people.
Well, welcome to video games, Jed.
Someone says, I will probably be a in a dress in love with a dude.
Yes, probably. Trump will make an order. He goes, no more of that shit, bro.
Okay. Moving on, we're going to talk some more about video games here. Mortal Kombat 1 Conan the Barbarian DLC update now live. Here are the full patch notes. This is from yesterday. And if you guys haven't seen it, I'm going to go ahead and show you the launch trailer for this. I might actually buy a Mortal Kombat game for the first time
Dude, that'd be awesome.
20 years, because this gameplay looks cool as shit. It really does.
Now, to be fair, you are you don't do much fighting games, but you have played the DC.
Injustice 2 is made by the same company.
Yeah, it's made.
And they
I feel
actually have.
I get the connection with you with this game. So
yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they have guest characters on there that like Ninja Turtles, and I think Raiden and Sub-Zero were the no, what it was is they had Black Adam on there, and I think they had a skin for Raiden for Black Adam. I think is what it was. Isn't that right? On
Yeah, if I have to remember.
On Justice 2. But they did have Sub-Zero as a or was he a skin for fucking Mr. Freeze? I'm not sure. I can't remember, man. It's been a while since I played it. But anyway, it's the same company that makes Injustice. So I just look, back in the day, I was more of a Eternal Champions Street Fighter fan, because you didn't have to hit a button to block. All you had to do was pull back on the joystick and you were blocking automatically, and that's the kind of gameplay I liked. On Mortal Kombat, you had to hit a button to block, and I was like, oh, that sucks, But anyway, let's go ahead and show you this real quick. Let me do my magic here.
Last fighting game I played was a Contest of Champions. I put way too much money into that game.
Yeah, that was a mobile game that we played. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
It was fun.
I enjoyed it.
Fun game.
I still play it every once in a while. Yeah,
I haven't put it on in a couple of years.
I stopped playing that a long time ago.
Yeah. After I beat that one that is the end game at the time,
right?
And it took a lot to get through that. After that, I fizzled out. Okay.
I want you to pay close attention to the banter here. I mean, this is why I want to get it, because I'm a big fan of Conan, the original movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger. And this is pretty cool. Check it out. You guys hear it all right?
Yeah, we hear it pretty good. Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, that's awesome.
What grieves me most is that you murdered my pets.
Pets? They were monsters.
Nah.
I'm just going to let it play through, because I'm really tired of these guys catching me on stuff. If you want to stop it, just let me know. This is gameplay right here.
Yeah. Yeah, I can tell.
That's awesome.
Dude, he is badass like that. I wonder how much
another Schwartzman. You seem way too excited for this fight.
What's wrong with your eyes? Use them.
What's wrong with your eyes? Ow. I want to hear him go, ow.
Beware of Shang Tsung. He is a snake.
I know what to do with snakes.
Yeah, what's up?
That's badass. Oh, here he is getting fucked up. Oh.
I actually like his moveset. That's a beast of a moveset. And dude, he just bounced it back?
Yep.
I hope he does an awesome finisher.
This gets ugly here in a second. Here we go.
Finish it.
Oh! Oh.
Finish him.
Finally, the limbs are coming off.
Got the stew, right? Green cannibal stew.
Fatality. Conan wins. Flawless victory.
I wonder how much that's gonna be like $20.
He turns into a bull.
Oh, that's awesome!
Oh, not in the eyes. Oh, I hope he's okay.
Yeah,
Is that Omni
well, I
Man?
might have
Holy
to go out and
shit!
buy,
Wait,
Mortal Kombat 1.
Joe, you gotta go back. You gotta go back and show that last frame.
Okay, sure.
We need to break this one down because it's all some
There's like, I
characters.
think
Hang on.
getting a Terminator to something
Hang on.
too.
I gotta pull it back up. Hang on. Let's see. There we
Hey,
go.
Kaylee.
Hang
Yeah,
on,
I think
guys. I'll be right with you in the
Invincible
chat.
and Omni-Man are in Mortal Kombat.
Okay. You said you want to see the end of it again?
Just
they
the last
go all the way
frame,
to
yeah,
the
just
end.
the last frame. You can pause it and then put the last frame on.
Pause. Okay. This one?
Yep.
Yeah, and pause.
So we got Omni-Man, we got Homelander, oh, we got Peacemaker.
Oh my
I don't know what the
God!
other ones
Yeah.
are.
Invincible.
I saw Omni-Man on the way out, and
Conan,
I didn't see
they were
that
getting
one.
the T-1000.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah, I'd like
Oh
to play
yeah,
as
yeah.
Homelander.
What's his
That'd be
name?
cool.
All the way to the right. All the way to the right. Oh, that's Scream.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
All the way to the
man.
left.
That's some really good
Okay,
ones.
all right. I like the little characters. I'm not gonna play this, but I might watch some gameplay. Or
Watch some gameplay. Yeah.
Dude, I
yeah.
had so...
I'm telling you, I'm a huge Conan fan. I love that
Yeah.
Conan movie. I really do. Let's see. Keely Chow's in the house. Good to see you, man. We're just talking about the DLC that they just added, the Mortal Kombat one. It's a guest character. It's Conan. We just showed the trailer for his gameplay. It looks really fucking cool. Let's see. When the hell we getting another Conan movie? Go animated and use the books. Oh, it's the Conan author's birthday today. Really? Okay, cool. I didn't know that. Let's see. Mortal Kombat is the Fortnite of fighting games. Yeah, it's the most popular fighting game ever. It is. I wouldn't deny that, but I like other ones better. I mean, I would rather. I mean, really, I'd rather play Virtual Fighter than that one. You know, it's just, you know, it's just my preference, though. I mean, you know, Mortal Kombat, I understand why people dig it, and I play, like I said, like Knock was talking about. I play Injustice 2, and it's made by the same company, same gameplay, everything. And they have guest characters from Mortal Kombat on there. So
I'll wait until they come out with an Ultimate Edition and
right,
buy it that way.
Yeah, where you can get it all at
This
once.
is
Yeah,
cheaper when they get the
just wait till
they
it's on
are
PlayStation
asking.
Plus.
What's this? Is that Canadian $7.99 for characters?
That's Euro.
Euro.
That's
Okay.
Euro.
Gotcha. Even
It's probably
regular MK.
Like $9.
Yeah, $9. So
Okay, gotcha. Conan sets the record straight. Hell yeah, man. But I love the banter. I know what to do with snakes. That's awesome, dude. I thought that was great. But anyway, yeah, I thought you guys would get a kick out of that. I'm a huge fan of Arnold Schwarzenegger. Back in the day, he was one of my heroes growing up, man. I mean, he actually, when you think about it, before he tried to get into politics, failed, and ended up banging his nanny. He was the epitome of the American dream. He came here and didn't understand a lick of English and became Mr. Universe 6 times and then became the most powerful guy in Hollywood after that. I mean, it was really amazing to watch his art. It really was. But anyway, let's see. One other thing I got to tell you about that Mortal Kombat game. This cracked me up when I saw it. This is not a joke. They're actually dropping this in a game, apparently. It's going to be a hidden character. Mortal Kombat 1 adds a secret fight against Pink Floyd. Kind of. They got a pink ninja named Floyd in there. And they've already had some people actually see it in the game. But if you check out this article, it's from GameSpot.
That's true what Awesome One says. That's the reason why I stopped playing Warframe.
That's cheap Warframe asks $70 for a
Yep.
new character.
That's the
Wow.
reason why I stopped playing. And you can get that shit, but you're gonna be grinding for years to get new characters.
That nanny, how could he hit that? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I saw that nanny too, so I was like, damn.
Let's see, 7 times Mr. Universe and 7 times Mr. Olympia. That's right. I thought it was 6. Yeah, true. I mean, Arnold, he was on a different level back in the day.
Wait a second.
When everybody was going for size, he went for the Olympic body style. He was proportioned out to where he was perfect. It was really amazing what he did. Only 2 men have achieved that, Arnold and Lee Haney. Yeah, Lee Haney. Oof. Talk about size. Now that's they judge those things differently in different eras. And Lee Haney's time, it was size. They went for size when he did. But Arnold.
Joe, I have a question with this one.
What is it?
I have a question about this character.
Okay, go.
So, if you have him on the ground, does he say, "I can't breathe"?
It's not Pink George Floyd. No, it's Pink Floyd. It's a tribute to the old fucking band.
I know, it's just making a joke.
I thought the same thing though. I was like, when he pulls that mask off,
I was like, "Come on, Joe! I know it's tickling in there."
But anyway, let's see. The next thing we got to talk about, and it's a favorite subject of our entire panel. We got to talk some Star Wars. We had some Star Wars news, and I thought it was just going to be this article, but I found several other things that they're talking about too that we're going to have to discuss, boys and girls. Star Wars shocker: Ryan Gosling in talks to star in Sean Levy's movie. Now, Sean Levy's been, I think it was announced back in 2022 that he was going to do a movie. It was 2 years ago, and it's been kept under wraps and stuff. But they're actually talking to Ryan Gosling about playing it.
But it's Sean Levy, dude.
Oh yeah, I know. But now to let folks know, let's go to the IMDb page and check him out.
Star Wars the musical.
Star Wars the musical.
Let's do it. If Ryan Gosling's in it, I'm in.
Right. Well, this is the thing. I heard somebody saying he's too goofy, and I'm like, goofy? Have you not seen the movie Drive? He can be tough. I thought he'd be a great, Han Solo type character. You know what I mean?
Have you seen Jar Jar Binks?
Yeah, right. Sean Levy. Let's see. Oh, he's the guy that made Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah, it's some of his stuff is good, but some of it just.
Well, let's take a look at it. He's known for Free Guy.
Oh, Free Guy.
Free Guy.
Cool.
I bet it's funny though.
Free Guy is awesome.
Free Guy is yeah. Free Guy is freaking awesome. And that ending gets me. It hits. Yeah.
He produced The Arrival, which I like a lot. That's a good science fiction movie.
The Adam Project was made.
He did Real Steel too.
Yeah.
Did he?
I liked Real Steel. Real Steel's good.
Oh.
Hugh Jackman. That must have been where he met him.
Yeah, must have been. Shadow and Bone. I've heard of that. That's a television show, right?
It's okay.
Isn't that the one that they canceled and everybody got pissed because they canceled it?
Yeah.
It was getting good and then they canceled it. And I was like,
well, it's Netflix. Yeah. You can't get invested in a Netflix show.
Yeah, because they don't know when they have something good, right?
Yeah.
I made
Unless
that mistake
there's millions of people watching.
Yeah,
it, right?
there was a show called The Society. It was basically a group of kids that went on a trip, and the parents pissed off the bus driver somehow, and they came back to town, and there was nobody in town. Like all the parents were gone, and then like this giant vine, like wall of vine, just surrounded the town, and they basically had to live on their own. And it was like a season of them figuring out their own shit. A bunch of teenagers, Lord of the Flies type thing.
Yeah.
Not that far, but it was they had to come up with their own society, right? And then it got canceled after one season.
Well, I don't know. He produced this. It's a little known TV show. Some people may have watched it.
Sure. Yeah. The long forgotten show is basically Avatar.
Right. But anyway, look. This guy has had some things that he has done well at here recently. Now I don't know what his
that's his producer credits. Look at his director credits.
Director credits, okay. Let's see. Can I change that here? No.
It's to the top. At the top. At the top.
Is it at the top? Okay.
Yep, right there.
Director,
there you go.
44.
No, you just turned it off. You have to click on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Joe,
Hang
Joe,
on.
you
The
just
others
turned it off. When you stop moving around, Joe, it's right there to your right.
All I did was refresh the page, bro.
God, it was right there. You didn't have to.
Just scroll down where it says.
You can
Okay, I don't know where to do it. This?
Producer.
Hit expand below.
Okay, here's
go.
director
That
right
works
here.
right there.
Okay.
There you go. Here's director. Okay. So he directed some of Strange Things. Adam Project. I've never seen that one. The trailer looked good, but he must be really good friends with Ryan Gosling, because I'm noticing a trend here.
You mean Ryan Reynolds?
Or did I say Ryan Gosling? Yeah, Ryan Reynolds. Yeah. There's a bunch. Let's see. Imaginary Mary. I don't know what that is. Unbreakable. Night at the Museum. Secret Tomb.
Secret Tomb. Yeah.
Is this one of the ones with? Yeah.
That's one of the Ben Stiller. Yeah.
That's Ben Stiller. Yeah.
It was the last one.
Okay. This is Where I Leave. Internship.
Real Steel.
Real Steel. Date Night, which.
That was actually not a bad
I've seen kind of like you say all the time, Knock. I've seen a lot of clips in this, and it looks really good, man.
I actually remember seeing that. It wasn't bad at all. It was pretty good.
Yeah,
well, I love Steve Carell, so I'll watch anything he does.
He did all the Night at the Museum movies.
Did he? Okay. Well,
I never watched.
Sounds like he's got a good track record to me.
What's the at the
Pink
top?
Panther remake? Oh,
that's
Cheaper by the Dozen.
Cheaper by the Dozen. That's a well-known movie.
Yeah.
Birds of Prey television show. Oh my God!
Just one episode.
One episode.
That's probably the pilot, because I'm pretty sure. I don't think that had any episodes, man. I think it was just the pilot, wasn't it? I don't think it had. Did it have some episodes?
It had like 13 episodes.
Have you seen this, Knock? It's hideous CW shit.
No, I don't.
It's before the Arrowverse. It's pretty bad, man.
No, that's well before the Arrowverse. That's 2002. Yeah, I wasn't watching CW
way before.
around that time.
But yeah, the rest of it, I don't know. Lassie?
What? Oh my God, Animorphs.
Animorphs?
Yes. Oh, that was so big when I was growing up.
Yeah.
That's like it was almost on par with Pokemon at the time.
Oh man. Well,
the books were all it was people that turned into different animals. Like
I don't know his later stuff.
What's the upcoming, Joe?
Upcoming? Right here.
Yeah. Okay.
Stranger Things. Starman? He's doing the remake of Starman? Really? Oh, you better not mess this up, bro. That's all I got to tell you, because Starman is one of the best movies ever. Rush, Amel, Bruce Evans. I don't even know who these people are. Do they have their pictures in here? No. Okay. Starman. If you don't know what Starman is, dude, that's one of John Carpenter's movies, and it's Jeff Bridges, I believe that was his first Academy Award nod, was for that movie. Not many of John Carpenter's movies were nominated for acting awards and stuff, but Jeff Bridges is awesome in Starman. Let's see what else he's got here.
Birds of Prey ran for 13 episodes.
13 episodes? Birds of Prey? Huh. Yeah. It had my girl in it, so I checked it out. The Huntress, she's in it, so yeah.
Yeah.
Boy band, I don't know what that is. I have no clue. Let's see what that's about. We know what Stranger Things is. Isn't that one got a season that is supposed to come out and hasn't?
No, look at that. Right, Ryan Reynolds as the star.
Yeah.
Writer.
Jesse Andrews and Ryan Reynolds, of course. Plot under wraps. Okay. But anyway, yeah, Sean Levy is going to be doing this thing with Ryan Gosling, apparently. So I don't know. From looking at his track record, I like his movies. They're not killers, but he did really well for the third Deadpool movie, I think. I'd be cool with it. But, the main thing when it comes to Star Wars is they've got to get back to, telling a really good story. I mean, we all know what's been going on with Star Wars. Their latest their latest show just wrapped, Skeleton Crew, and Duke Blue Devil watched it, and he said, it was okay for what it was. It was a kids show, didn't upset him at all.
I only watched the first 2 episodes.
I didn't finish it either.
I'm not in the mood. I will watch it. I will watch it at some point.
Right.
I just wasn't. I watched those for 2, and I just wasn't feeling. I was like, no, I'm not.
It's not what we're looking for in Star Wars, right? We're looking for getting back to some heroes, some stuff with the Jedi.
If they want to make us happy, just you had Deadpool Wolverine, right? How many fights did you have in that one of those 2?
Okay. A bunch.
Right. Give us lightsaber battles. You can't go wrong with them if you do them right.
Yep.
Not with old fuckers. I'm talking about young, spry, where they can actually fight and stuff. Give us some good stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I think one of the executive orders that Trump signed was that Disney has to sell Star Wars to an American company and fire Kathleen Kennedy.
Yeah, he's linking that with TikTok, right? Yeah, he's making them do that. Let's see. No actors, regardless how good they are at acting, can save a badly written movie. No doubt. You can. Yep. You just look at the Nick Cage movies. Yeah, right? Because Nicolas Cage is awesome. Another Disney Star Wars movie announced. We'll see if it ever gets made. Dude, this was announced 2 years ago. It was announced at
one of their little 100 celebrations.
Like the first year we were on, guys. Didn't we do Celebration? We covered that, didn't we?
That was the 100-year celebration announcement or whatever. And
Disney gonna woke harder to fight the patriarchy. You know they are. Real Steel, aka Over the Top 2. Yeah. That's true. It was a lot like Over the Top. It's like an end of the world date. Yeah, right. I watched Birds of Prey for Dinah Myers and Ashley Scott. Looked good with black hair. Yeah. The girls are hot on that show, but it's such a badly written show. Good Lord. Last I checked, Birds of Prey is on Tubi. Yeah, I think the last time I watched it was on Crackle. That's another one of those free streaming sites that has a bunch of shit that's Tubi's got some good stuff. Me and Rhonda, you know what we're watching right now on Tubi? I'm introducing her to Soap. She's never seen it before. She grew up in a religious household. So she could watch, gay characters on television back in the 70s. But yeah, we're enjoying that. But anyway, this isn't the only story we got coming out of Star Wars, though. We've got Natalie Portman maybe returning and playing Padme. How? She's dead. How?
She hasn't. It'll be flashbacks, just like
flashback. So the rumor in this one with the latest seasons, there's going to be a ton of flashbacks, and if there is, then you got to have Natalie Portman because they went on missions all the time. So.
Okay, and latest season of what? What are we talking about?
Of Ahsoka.
Oh, Ahsoka. Okay. So that's where she's going to appear at. Okay.
Yeah, you remember when they showed like the younger version of Ahsoka?
Oh, yeah.
That time. So that's what we're talking about. Those kind of flashbacks.
Right. Yeah, because most of her relationship with Anakin was during the Clone Wars, right? Yeah. Okay.
It was. Mm-hmm. Before she died giving birth, So.
Mm-hmm.
Right, but she used to
Everybody knows
that's not spoilers. Dude, come on.
That's like saying the Titanic sunk is a spoiler.
Right.
How dare you, Jed? God. Joe, you need to put the spoiler feed on the bottom there.
Right.
The scroll.
For stuff that happened 25 years ago, right?
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out who Luke's father is.
Apparently she lost a will to die. New Star Wars movie idea. Follow the creators on their journey to create the most epic Disney Star Wars movies as they struggle to figure where to place dinosaurs and a rock. Coming in 2030.
Well, if it's The Rock, then you're going to have Dwayne The Rock Johnson. So, I mean, I don't know.
Right?
Dwayne we don't want that asshole in things,
But, okay, so now Natalie Portman may be showing up in Ahsoka. Another one we got here, what happened to it? Where did it go? Shoot, hang on, I'll pull it up here in a second.
I would lose the will to live.
And they did recast Ray Stevenson. He's now being played by Rory.
They recasted the part.
Yep. He's going to be played by the same guy that plays the Hound.
The same guy that plays what?
The Hound
Game of
from
Thrones?
Game of Thrones.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that guy.
Rory McCann.
Yeah.
Oh, the Scarface guy. The one that got his face burned. Half his face burned. Was the protector of King Joffrey.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm trying to remind Joe here. I'm trying to give him.
It's been a while, man. It's been a while since I watched that show.
It was like a year ago. Like he just. It's been a while. It's been like it was last year, man. What are you talking about
but
a
it
year
was.
ago?
You know, I've watched 2 seasons of House of the Dragon now, so I mean, you know.
Well, that's a completely different timeline. So
I know that. I'm just saying I don't remember the guy. I'm sorry, Knock, that I don't remember the guy.
Yeah.
I'm almost 60 years old. I forgot the guy.
He's a real good match physically for Ray Stevens.
Yeah, I agree with that.
He's a tall guy too. Yeah.
Let's see. Hang on one second. I had an article. They may have another actor coming to Star Wars. Yeah, here it is. This is a rumor, though. This is just a rumor. But you know how these things tend to become real. Rumor Star Wars Rogue Squadron movie eyeing Chris Pine to lead cast. Yeah.
They just need to dump all their bullshit they done, grab Lucas, and bring some of the original people that worked on the original stuff, and then go from then on. You know?
I don't know if they'll ever get Lucas to come back to that, man.
He's been speaking out a lot against them lately.
Doesn't mean he wants to work on the shit
anymore. I know, that's the thing. Yeah.
That doesn't mean that at all. Vince Womack says, I feel like I'm the only person in the Western world who hasn't seen a single episode of Game of Thrones. I was one of those people, Vince. I was one of those people up until, like Knox said, a year ago.
I bet Vince is one of those.
And we watched
so Vince K hasn't seen Game of Thrones either. So
Vince is probably one of those ones that are like, "Oh, TikTok shutting down. I was never on TikTok."
I was never on it either. So
Ryan Gosling with Richard Simmons sweating to Star Wars. Jesus.
Say no. I know with Vince on this one. Watch this.
And wasn't Brie Bigfoot Larson wanting to a part in the Star Wars movie and show?
Revan.
Yeah, she was. Yeah.
As long as she wears a tight shirt, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I'm fine with it too. But this, you know, that's 3 different actors we've heard about in the last few days that are going to end up in Star Wars properties.
That's because they can't get anything to stick because they put politics.
I tell you what, you want to strike while the match is hot. Put Ella Purnell up in there.
Yeah, right. Get her in there somehow.
Yeah, Brie Larson, I think, wants to play Power Girl.
She can go fuck herself.
Yeah. Sydney Sweeney gets that part. Do I need to pull that up again, John? Do I need to show you that again?
I'm just saying that's what
she's no Sydney Sweeney, brother.
She wants to play Power Girl.
I'm messing with you, bro.
I know. Just fucking.
But I would be cool with Ryan Gosling playing a Han Solo type character in Star Wars. Now, would I be cool with him playing a Jedi Knight? No, I wouldn't be cool with that.
He could do Dash Rendar.
He's not canon right now, so.
But
that doesn't mean
Revan
anything.
Revan wasn't canon until recently.
His character wasn't good enough.
You know,
neither
was Revan. But all of a sudden, they're pulling Revan from the extended
universe. Are you kidding me? Revan is awesome. Revan is absolutely worth bringing back.
The next character that they're going to bring in from the video games is either going to be Cal Kestis, or it's going to. And I've heard rumors that yes, they're going to do Cal Kestis.
I don't see how you can.
Dude, you could, because it's the same guy that plays him in the game.
Yeah, he's perfectly capable of doing the live action, and his character's still alive. So I mean, well, I haven't played through all.
Yeah, Martin was right. Ron was decanonized, and he's popped up.
Yeah, because he's awesome. He was so good. He's the only character that is so fucking good that they had to bring him back.
No, it's because they're getting desperate now because nobody wants to see their shit.
The other one's Starkiller.
Yeah.
I don't see him coming back. He was too strong. He was too strong.
The Force of Jedi. Yeah, I know.
Starkiller was bad.
Now, as much as I would love to see Sam Witwer, because
I would love
really,
to see
really,
him
really like him, and I could listen to him talk Star Wars all day.
You know what? I would love to see them do they could do, all their series are like 6-8 episodes, right? I think the longest one was Andor. It was 12, right? Yeah. Why not do a Force Unleashed series?
And you bring here's
call
what
it
you do.
What If.
Right? I mean, dude, it's a self-contained story. It is.
I got one better for you. You do Force Unleashed, but then halfway through the series, you bring Cal in, and they're fighting against the badass Sith, and then you got these two guys right here. They're kicking ass. They're taking names.
They don't need to be together. You're ruining it.
Wait. Just listen to me, okay? The Force Unleashed, if you remember, he dies in the end of it.
Yeah, I know.
So it's a self-contained story that doesn't impact anything else. The only impact it has, and this is what I loved about it, was the symbol of the Rebel Alliance was his family crest. I thought it was cool as fucking shit. I really did. And it was a cool ode to because that was supposed to be the original name of Luke Skywalker. It was supposed to be Luke Starkiller.
What?
And so I thought that was a cool ode. I thought that was neat.
I'm just
thinking that was probably one of the biggest things that bummed me out, because I do remember that actually reading the books that was the family crest, because I didn't play through the games initially. I think I read the books first.
Yeah,
the book adaptations of the games. Mm-hmm. And that was such a cool detail that unfortunately they decanonized that because they had to.
But
so I don't know what
to my point, guys. Now, that's a self-contained story.
Yeah, it's like Rogue One, right? It's like
it has no impact on the rest of it. It's just a spin-off, if you will, or whatever. A one-shot story. They do it all the time in comic books. These one-shot stories that don't impact the main storyline. And I think it would be cool.
They used to do that till Disney got a hold of them. They have so many books, and Dark Horse has all these comics. I have them all.
Well, the Dark Horse stories were dumb.
But
by the way, with Dark Horse comics is they already brought back Emperor and Reborn.
Right?
So Disney took that idea. That's
You're absolutely right, Vince. Sam Witwer is great. Man.
Yeah, he's awesome.
He is.
That guy's going to be making the friggin' con circuit for the rest of his life.
He needs to come to DC. I need him to come to Virginia. He's not slated to come to either one, and he wasn't there last year. So I don't know. He can.
He was even on. He's been on so many things, man. He was even on Supergirl. He was the bad guy for an entire season on Supergirl.
He turned bad in that one. He had the greatest intentions, and then he turned bad.
Yeah. Let's see.
No, we don't.
Would be a diverse character from our novices. Oh well. Okay.
You
guys just want to beat up on my idea. Go ahead, but I enjoy
like
that.
I would want. It depends on how they did it, right? Because what I don't want, I think one of the issues with going back and doing all this, you got some screaming going on there, John. You don't want to demystify Vader too much, right? Because the whole thing with him was that he was very held back, and he was just the evil guy in the background, right? So to speak. So I don't think you should show too much of Darth Vader, but you wouldn't need to in that show, right? Because he would be more of a standing back and seeing the development of his prodigy, I don't know. I think it's a great idea. I think it is enclosed. It's also why I want maybe not Disney in particular, but I would like to see Darth Bane.
I would love to see that too.
That's such a good story. Yeah. Those 3 books are amazing. Of the history of the Rule of Two, which is 1,000 years before the Clone Wars. So I think that's a great just one-off series. You can even break that into 3 series seasons if you wanted to, one book per season, and go with that. But Darth Bane's story is really cool.
And that's the problem.
He's canon.
There's so much good stories and good material out there, and then when Disney gets their hands on it, they corrupt it and it goes to shit.
Now there's a lot of bad stuff, like the whole Yuzheng Vong stuff.
Yeah, I agree with you on that, John.
I dug them, but that was just me.
But
Martin says, do you really want Disney bringing Starkiller or Mara Jade to the screen? Disney for real, guys?
No.
Not in its current iteration, no.
Yeah, but we know, understand that a redhead in Disney means it's going to be a the opposite color.
Right.
Person.
Yeah.
With
Red
red dye. There's redheads, unfortunately, have been the most effective.
Yeah. Gingercide is a real thing, boys and girls.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah,
it
and I
is.
love how Vince said this, but Kathy said they had no source material.
Yeah, right.
You only have 40 years of source material, you fucking idiots.
They do. It's just they're so busy trying to put their agenda out there.
The agenda and the all that.
The idea is good, Martin says, but not in Disney's hands. Well, look, things go in ebbs and flows, but Disney is going to be the last ones to turn the boat around. They are, and that sucks. Hopefully. I can't even say hopefully because
when I meet Timothy Zahn in April, I may give him I may ask him, hey, how did you find out that they were going to recanonize Thrawn? I'm kind of curious on that because that's kind of there's nothing else that's really been brought back. Ideas have been brought back, but that was
they screwed Disney screwed Timothy Zahn too, like literally. So.
Okay, so
he's got royalties for the rest of his life. So
before we get out of here tonight, we decided that we need to go ahead and look at the anticipated movies this year, and we're going to each have a vote on which one we think is going to make the most money. I'm just going to zip through this really fast. Like we already covered this on the first show of the season, but you've got. Just make a mental note here, guys, and you decide which one you think is going to make the most money, okay? You got Mickey 17, which comes out here pretty quick, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It comes out pretty soon.
I think it comes out like next week.
No, it's not going to make a bill.
I thought it was like next month.
Better Man has come out already. That's
not
a
musical.
Make a billion. Den of Thieves 2 is already
not
come out.
going to make a billion.
Yeah, that's not going to do it. September 5th, that's
not going to make a billion.
Wolfman.
We already know
Wolfman
blew.
That's not either.
This
although after seeing him bald-headed,
dude, yeah, Donnie
Jack cracks me up. I may have to go see this movie.
Mark Wahlberg just bald and being a like.
You got Presence. I'm not sure what that is.
No,
that's not going to do it.
No.
Companion. You've got, and this is 31
This
movies.
one looks interesting.
That may work.
Love Hurts
this one looks I kind of do want to see this one. Yeah,
yes,
I do want to see
it does.
This will do well, but it won't make $1 billion.
No,
it won't make $1 billion. But what I want to see it for is Marshawn Lynch in a fight scene. That's
dude, you want to see that? Watch Everything Everywhere All at Once. That movie was awesome.
Yeah,
it was a good movie.
Oh,
it was good.
Definitely. Hell no.
This one is not going to do $1 billion.
Hell no.
It'd be lucky to crack $100 million.
Look, nobody I know is going to see this movie. My brother isn't even going to see it, and he goes to see everything.
$375 million is what that costs to make.
Yeah,
after reshoots.
It's more than that. You know it's more than that, John.
That's just to make it. Instead of counting advertising.
It's not. They have to hit $1 billion to make any money. Over $1 billion.
That's an interesting angle there for The Gorge, by the way.
I do want to see this.
All you need to know is it's an Apple Plus movie. It's not going to.
I want to see this because it looks interesting.
It does look interesting. I'm not saying it doesn't.
I'm just saying it's called The Gorge, and it's called The Gorge, and she's in a very precarious position.
Yes, look out. Paddington? No. The Monkey? No.
I haven't heard of this one.
No.
Yeah.
Last Breath. Now I saw the trailer for this one. It's got what's our guy from Cheers that's in everything?
Norm?
No.
Scroll down, maybe it'll say.
Yeah, it does say. I'm sorry. Woody Harrelson's in it, and Simu Liu is in it, and it looks pretty good. It looks a lot like The Abyss, is what it looks like.
I love The Abyss,
and I think it's based loosely on a true story. Didn't we already see this? Yeah, Mickey 17 is already on that list. Black Bag.
That's
a spy flick. It won't make $1 billion.
Novocaine
looks good.
I'm going to say this is going to make some money.
It's not going to make $1 billion though.
It's not going to make $1 billion, but
we may not see $1 billion movie this year. I don't know.
No, you won't.
Well,
that definitely is not going to be it.
This ain't going to make shit.
I think this isn't a good list because it doesn't showcase the Disney movies.
Right.
So that's
the Minecraft movie though. That might fuck up and make $1 billion.
That's going to get the kids to go see it. So.
Yeah,
it is. That's what I'm saying.
I guess. I don't know.
Kid factor, man.
I'm not happy
Inside Out 2.
What was the biggest movie last year?
Inside Out 2.
Come on. I mean,
yeah.
And this is a kids thing right here.
Yeah, but kids don't care about Jack Black.
Warfare, no. War movies don't make $1 million. Neither do horror movies. Sinners ain't gonna do it.
The trailer, yeah.
Thunderbolts, I don't think that's gonna make $1 billion.
It's not.
This isn't gonna make $1 billion, but it's gonna make some money. It's gonna.
It's gonna do better than Captain America.
It's gonna be like the 500-600 maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. This will make money.
Stitch.
Oh.
It's going to be $1 billion.
Oh,
that
yeah.
Will probably be $1 billion movie.
Yeah, that's definitely. Yeah.
That's going to make money.
Yep. This one won't, but
No,
it should.
No, it won't.
It's the last Mission Impossible movie.
It should end with an ending.
Okay,
yeah,
everybody
right. It's gonna have an ending this time.
Everybody that's seen this trailer is disappointed by this.
Karate Kid Legends. It doesn't have Ralph Macchio. It doesn't fly.
Yeah, it does.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it does. He's in the.
It literally says it right in front of you there, buddy.
Really?
He's the
Is he
main
in
part
it?
of the trailer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but look, is he going to be whooping ass in it? I don't think
Yes,
he's going
he is.
to.
Yeah.
What?
There's a fight scene with him, Jackie Chan, and this kid where they're trying to fend off people. Yeah.
I will like it better if what's his face is in it? The Johnny.
Yeah.
Dude, I'd love if he would come in.
Ballerina.
Johnny is the reason why.
John Wick is now relegated to spin-offs.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
There's several spin-offs. You have the hotel. You got the.
This is Lance Reddick's last movie too.
But this one's going to be rated R, so no, it's not going to make a big.
Oh, Lance Reddick, yeah.
Elio, I don't know what that is.
No, nah, I don't think.
No, it's not. I don't think
these off-brand.
This may make some money.
Oh,
this may make some money.
Let me see if I can point in the right direction here.
You want to know even more why it's going to make money? Look when it comes out.
Yeah, it comes out right in the middle of the summer.
In the summer.
Yeah. 28 Days Later isn't going to make $1 billion, but it's going to do well.
That's a cult following there.
F1, that's another niche movie. It's not going to.
It's going to make 200 mil maybe.
Yeah.
Megan 2 is above it. Didn't have a trailer, but.
What'd you say?
Megan 2.
Oh yeah, Megan 2.
Megan 2.0.
Yeah.
You're making a Megan 2?
Yeah, they are. Let's see, Jurassic World Rebirth.
That's not gonna make it.
Comes out in July.
I hate this one.
And it's got ScarJo.
Yeah, I know.
And people love dinosaurs. That'll make $1 billion.
I don't think that'll make $1 billion. The last one I don't think did.
People turn into dinosaurs. It's so bad. Ugh.
It's Dino DNA, Jed.
350 million worldwide.
It's the next evolution, Jed. They got to go somewhere.
Superman will make $1 billion.
Yeah, that's $1 billion movie.
That's $1 billion movie.
Yeah. And it's in the summer. I mean,
wait. I'm going to say this. If the movie's good, if he didn't fuck it up, it's going to make $1 billion.
Smurfs movie will do well with kids.
Hey, Jed, was Force Awakens a good movie?
That's what I just said. If they fucked it up.
But did it make $1 billion? It did.
I don't remember.
It did, Jed. That's my point. It did. It doesn't matter. They're gonna if people are gonna flock to it, they're gonna watch it. Yeah. Word of mouth is not gonna matter with Superman.
And I think the Fantastic Four movie has a good thing if they don't fuck it up.
No, that's not.
It won't make $1 billion.
Fantastic
None of these
Four,
Marvel movies will make $1 billion. But I think this one will make the most money.
This one's gonna.
I don't see it. I just don't see it. Fantastic Four has been given up on. I just don't see people coming out for this one.
Well, they put the fucking idiot that's in every fucking movie.
The bad guys too. Here's another kids show.
Yeah, but the first one didn't do
I don't think that one will though. I don't think that one.
No, I don't think it's going to do well.
Naked Gun remake? No,
because they don't have Leslie and they don't have a bunch of other people.
movie? No. Insidious, an Insidious Tale?
No.
Downton Abbey? No. The Bride? No.
No.
But
Saw?
I want to see The Bride. I do want to see The Bride.
Saw
11?
No, it's not going to make money.
Michael?
No.
Animal Friends?
No.
Don't know anything about that.
Wow, look at that cast though. Holy shit.
Let's see. Ryan
Reynolds, Aubrey Plaza, Jason Momoa, Vince Vaughn.
This has got to be an animated show.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, I don't know about the whole billion thing, but man.
Yeah, it might. You never know.
Yeah, it's a live action animated into something live action
Okay,
animated hybrid.
let me read it.
Hybrid.
We don't know much about the plot of this film, but we do know that it's directed by Peter Atchison, Keanu and the Machine. It's a live action animated hybrid, like Cool World and Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Nice. Starring the likes of, and we read the list, among others. There are also presumably going to be animated animals involved, but we don't yet know who will appear as themselves in the film and who will be voicing animated characters. So,
yeah,
that's a big list of people.
It's going to be interesting. I'm curious because if it's going to be like that stupid like Purple Crayon movie with John Krasinski,
that one they could be keeping under wraps. You know, one of the things I love is some of these movies just come out of nowhere. It's because they purposely keep things under wraps.
Yeah,
that's the way Star Wars was when it came out. Nobody knew about that fucking movie.
You can't do that anymore.
And it just blew up. So that could be one. That's a possibility right there. Tron, Ares. No, I think Tron's played out. I haven't even seen the Legacy anymore.
No.
Black Phone 2, no, it's a horror movie. Mortal Kombat 2, no. The first one didn't do that well.
Black Phone 2 will do okay because it did well. The first Black
Which
Phone
one? Black Phone? 2. Yeah, but it's a horror movie. It's not going to do a billion.
It's not horror.
Well,
Emma Stone. Ooh, what's she doing?
Let's see. Begonia? She's doing weird shit these days. Emma reunites with Academy Award-winning director Yorgos, the guy that made Poor Things. So yeah, this is gonna be a weird movie. It's not gonna make shit.
Hang on. Abducted by conspiracy theorists who believe she's an alien destined to destroy the planet. That sounds hilarious.
Yeah, it does sound.
I don't know if it'll be good, but I don't know.
But it's not gonna make a lot of money.
No.
Badlands, no. Predator, Badlands, no. The Running Man. Now that might. That might. You don't think so? It's got Glenn Powell, guys, and he's
I don't think so.
I don't know if he's a. I don't know if he's a. Maybe, but
it's an Edgar Wright film. Those don't do.
He doesn't. Well. He's never made $1 billion in that.
Yeah. Well, just depends on what they do with it. Now You See Me 3, no.
No, that's not going to make it.
Now the second Wicked movie might do pretty good.
Yeah, okay, so I want to hear.
I don't know if it'll do.
I've talked to a lot of people on YouTube, like other YouTubers, people that actually went to the play and stuff and actually seen the whole play. They say this one is going to make less than the first one will.
Really? Huh.
Yeah, and some of the Force of Light. I was talking in the chat. She said because she loves it. I was talking in chat when I was on their channel one day. She said that this one will make less than the other because she's seen this on Broadway.
Okay.
So yeah, it's going to make less than the other.
Most sequels make less than the first.
Yeah, and they said it
didn't make. It didn't make.
The second act is not as good as the first act.
Yeah, I don't know if I know any of the songs for the second act. That's a billion. That's a billion. That's a billion.
Zootopia 2, yeah, that's a billion.
That's going to make money.
Yeah,
dude, he's got Judy Hopps back in it, man.
It's easily, but we've been waiting for. I've been waiting for that one since the first one.
Five Nights at Freddy's 2, no, but this one is going to make $1 billion.
The first one didn't make any money. It just they made some money, but not a
Avatar: Fire and Ash is going to make a boatload.
SpongeBob
movie.
That
has potential, but I don't think so.
I don't know. Yeah.
The Housemaid and let's see.
Okay, so
under to be announced, we've got Dirty Dancing 2. No. Frankenstein. No. Although it should be good. That's the Guillermo del Toro one.
Yeah.
The Surfer. No, that's Nicolas Cage. And the Toxic Avenger.
I'm excited to see this, dude.
Are they remaking the Toxic Avenger?
Yeah, dude. It's going to be a reboot.
With Peter Dinklage?
Peter Dinklage
look
is
at the
Toxic
date.
Avenger.
It's been in the can for 2 years so far.
Yeah, but
that movie's never coming out.
5. So
yeah.
If it does come out, it'll be direct to video.
Okay.
It's definitely not going to make a bill.
So, knowing all this information, and I'll scroll back through here real fast. What's going to be the top box office earner next year?
Zootopia,
I think.
Lilo and Stitch.
I say it's going to be Lilo and Stitch.
I think Zootopia's got even bigger than
Zootopia or Lilo and Stitch.
I think a lot of kids like Lilo and Stitch, but not all of them. I think more would dug Zootopia.
Yeah. Well,
How to Train Your Dragon.
How to Train Your Dragon.
That's
Yeah.
a
That's
big
good.
one,
That's
but I
good.
don't
People
know.
love the movie.
I don't know.
Those will be the top 3
That's a good
next
one.
year.
And I
It's
tell you
definitely-
what, if you've
it's
seen the
definitely a majority of the
trailer,
kids' movies.
Gerard Butler looks great as the dad, man. He really does.
Oh yeah.
He does. You don't recognize him right away. You know?
A fucking awesome one.
Let's see.
What is a woman to?
Let's see. What is a woman to? Oh, wait. Trump already told us. Also not worth watching. Let's see. I think the reason Zootopia 2 was never made earlier because some people called it racist. What? Really? That's crazy.
Okay. Yeah.
My favorite part of that whole damn movie is when they go to the DMV to talk to the
Absolutely.
fucking sloth.
That is the
fucking
most watched scene ever.
No.
I enjoy the those movies. Let's see.
You want to hear a joke?
There was, but this is a direct sequel to the first one.
Starring
Yeah.
It's got Jennifer Grey in it.
Right, and they're gonna have a tribute to Patrick Swayze in it.
Yeah, so
yeah. It'll do okay. It's not gonna
like
do great.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying this. If it gets lifted off the ground and it's good, it's gonna do well in the box office. If
Yeah.
it
So
isn't, you know.
Since it was made in the 2024 time, is this going to be her lifting up a guy? Like, is that
We
how,
don't know. We don't know
is that what it's
anything
going to
about
be?
it.
Right?
Watch her
Yeah,
crumble
right.
under the weight.
Yeah, we don't know anything
Okay,
about it.
okay. Look, we're against the clock, guys. Listen up. I've got Lilo and Stitch. He's got How to Train Your Dragon. Jed, what do you got?
I said either Lilo and Stitch or Zootopia 2.
Make a decision.
Yeah, just one, Jed. It's literally just easy.
One.
Okay, I'm going to say Lilo and Stitch.
There you go. He
I'm
agrees
going
with me.
I'm going
Nah,
Zootopia.
Zootopia. There you go. So it's been documented right here tonight. So, okay, boys and girls, that's it for this week. Anybody want to push anything that I'm not going to push already?
Yeah, you're already going to push my stuff, so.
John?
No.
Okay.
Well, I'll.
The book sale's going well then.
No, it's not, but that's fine.
You guys go check out his Amazon page. His name's John Smith. Go check him out. He's an author and he's got books. Go check him out, man.
I got 2.
It was funny. That 70s Rock fan pulled out his copy today, Monday, and showed it on screen. I said, "Yeah, you got it. Cool." He got the hardcover like I did. Yeah, so very cool. All right, let's see what else we got here. Yeah, Vince is putting up. Vince, don't forget to put your goodbye note up there too. Let's see, Dirty Deeds too. Man, come on, man. Okay, so let me let you guys know what's going on with the channel. Of course, you know you're watching State of the Atmosphere. We do it every Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. Central Time. So come on back next week and find out all the stuff about pop culture that we got to talk about. And then, of course, Friday, you watch me draw my cartoon. Listen to me. My comic book, Sketching the Privateer. Come check that out at Friday at 1 p.m. Central Time. Friday at 8 p.m. Central Time. John and Jed and Knock will get together with Martin, and they'll be on Game Night with John on Pop Culture Minefields channel playing Fallout: A Tale of Two Wastelands. And when that crashes, they'll be playing GTA. And hopefully John will be driving with a keyboard because it's much more entertaining when he does that. So check that out. Fridays at 8 p.m. Central Time on Pop Culture Minefields channel. And then we're back at a regular day and time on Sunday for NFL pregame party at 10 a.m. Central Time, where we're going to break down the national championship game and the games that led to the 2 championship games we've got Sunday. It's good to be the king, huh, John?
Yep.
Got Buffalo coming in, man. Oh, that should be a lot of fun.
Good to be the king till they get beat.
But I personally am pulling for the last wild card team standing. I'm pulling for Washington. So
yeah,
anyway.
I'm pulling for Washington too.
Yeah, I think everybody.
The
is,
Redskins.
But anyway, check it out. 10 a.m. Central Time on Sunday morning. And then Monday, we're going to be doing Universal Soldier on Military Monday on Pop Culture Minefield with Gary, Anima, Martin, and myself, and whoever else decides to come and talk about this. It's actually a science fiction movie, but there's a lot of military aspects to it. So you guys come check it out Monday morning on Pop Culture Minefields channel at 10 a.m. Central Time. And then I don't think he's doing a show this week, but It's Only Talk and Roll has moved back to Mondays at 4 p.m. Central Time. If you missed our Top Secret stream, go check that out. It was a lot of fun. The Val Kilmer comedy that I'm talking about from the 80s. Go check that out. The regular show is on at 4 p.m. Central Time on Mondays. And then Tuesday, it's time for Papa Joe Gamer After Dark, video games, cocktails, and fails. And it's the last Tuesday of the month, so I'll be joining up with my good friend Lunatic, and we're going to play some DC Universe Online like we always do. So come check that out. And then we're right back around to State of the Atmosphere on Wednesday. Now, I do want to make a programming note here. Danny and I are moving the Brothers Hack the Matrix back to Sunday. We're going to be doing it Sunday at 6 p.m. Central Time. And our first show back on Sunday is going to be Pro Bowl weekend. Not this Sunday, but next Sunday. We're going to do one show between championship weekend and the Super Bowl. And then that next Sunday will be on regularly at 6 p.m. Central Time. But our first show back will be February 2nd. So you guys come check out all the Trump cards that we're going to be talking about. And, we always cover the Diddy files on that channel. So,
well, baby oil included.
Yeah, baby. The Diddy files are off the chain. But anyway, you guys come check it out. February 2nd, we make our move to the new date and time. Sundays at 6 p.m. Central Time. Okay. So that's it for tonight. Let's check the chat one more time. I know Vince has been putting stuff up 100 miles an hour. He's got all the links for all of us. I mean, he's even Vince, got Pop Culture Archivist up there. Yeah, man. Vince, that's what's up.
Can you add my Archivist stuff to your notes, please?
Thank you. It's right there.
I put it in. Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. I thought that was him that put it in there.
Yeah.
All right. Hang on a second.
You son of a bitch, Vince.
Yeah.
Vince probably already put it in there if I know him. But anyway, let's see real quick. Let me go over here and get this. What do we want? What list would you like me to pull up for next week, guys? If you wanted me to pull up a list, what would you want me to pull up a list on? The movies, TV shows, what? A genre? Give me something.
Well, okay, I'm going to say this. There's going to be a lot after this week. There's going to be a lot of games coming out that are up and coming. So up and coming games. That'd be cool.
Okay. All right. Anybody else?
What do you think, John?
Yeah, we could do games.
Yeah.
Well, mine's completely off the wall.
What is it? Tell me. I love off the wall.
Top 10 or top whatever kung fu movies.
Kung fu movies. There you go.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't think we've done that. We have not done that.
Okay, I'm down with that.
All right, here is my man's a link to his YouTube page. You guys go check it out whenever you get a second. That's Jed's Pop Culture Archivist channel. If you're missing Klobby, he's on there.
Yeah, there's a bunch of Klobby on there.
Yep.
And then once I get done with this last appointment where I got to get my other crowns on, Archivist is coming back. Joe's going to be over there. Comic Stat's going to be over there. You'll see Iron sometimes when he can make it over, and other people too. You might see 70s over there, and some other people. So
there you go, man.
You might see.
All right. Well, listen, we are past time, boys and girls. We're gonna get the hell out of here. Christian, thanks for showing up, man. Barjur, yes, I shaved the beard off because you see how red that chin is. It was driving me bananas.
He got the itching thing going
on.
Couldn't
take it. Could not take it.
I hated that shit. That's why I shaved my beard.
My wife is right. My beard does not soften up. It is barbed wire.
No, it gets hard at a certain point, and it itches and it gets red.
All right, guys, we're out of here.
That's what she said.
I want to thank everybody for being here. Everybody in the chat, spread the word, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Do it for all of our channels. And I want to thank you guys for showing up. Thanks a lot. Always good to hang out with my friends. And until we see you again, I want you guys to keep on keeping on. God bless. Don't forget, whether you like them small, medium, or large, Titty Tuesday always bleeds into Wednesday. Always. On Joe's Atmosfere's channel. And my friends like it. That's why they hang out with me.
Yeah.
All right, you guys be good. We'll see you next time.